6試合ありますね。一応、1勝2敗のグループと2勝1敗のグループが交互に試合する形に戦うというくじ引きになりましたから、いやまあ、昨日のくじ引きここはやはり注目ですよね。DFM と V3 が戦うというくじ引きになりましたから、
やりましたね。
ここはやはり注目ですよね。また B キャミンと BCT のこの勝負と2勝1敗のラストの方も非常に楽しみですね。
こうシードチームから1チームがもうこれで敗退が確定したということになりますからね、組み合わせ上。
そうなりますね。あとは、バレルユースが一昨日の試合では非常に綺麗に勝ちましたから、ナイトキャップも非常にいい勝ち方をした中で、この対戦というのも非常に楽しみですね。
あとはやはり新しいチーム選手っていうところで特徴的なねチャンピオンのピックもありつつ、プレーでいいところも見せている試合たくさんありましたから、今日もそういったところを期待していきたいかなと思います。さあそれでは早速準備できたということなので見ていきたいと思います。マッチ1、ブラックドッグ VS ブレイブリーとなりますが、まずはスターターから確認していきましょう。まずはじめにブラックドッグのスターターです。トップヨキハ、ジャングルメイン、ミッドエリア、 ADC ラズ、サポートアナキンとなっております。ADC の方が治療医から変わったということなんですね。
そうですね、先日勝ったものの、ちょっとミスも AD キャリアの治療医選手出ていたので、
Hello everyone. I'm still sick.
あとここのチームかなり特徴的なピック傾向がありますから、あれだけちょっとラックス活躍してしまいましたから、
I'm still sick, but I'm streaming. Welcome everyone.
さあそれでは続いてブレイブリーのスターターも見ていきましょう。
Our first match is gonna be Black Dog versus Bravely.
トップファンタジーリーフ、ジャングル吹雪、ミッドウアー、 ADC メイヤー、サポートグッドトライとなっております。
I'm sorry if I sound like too bad. I had like horrible nights or like multiple nights in a row. And yeah, I'm not necessarily doing the best either.
ブラックドッグが結構 OTP チームとして知られていると思う。
I'm gonna definitely stream every day. Maybe tomorrow as well. Afterwards, I'm probably gonna take a little bit of break. So yeah, Black Dog is gonna have a substitution. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it. Black Dog is gonna have a substitution. It was Chili Oil previously. It was the Chili Oil who played for them. Now, Razu is gonna be coming in. So we'll see how that's gonna be changing up the stats. As for Bravely, that's the same team that we could have seen beforehand. As far as I know, as far as I know, they're in the 1-1-2 bracket. Let me see. Yeah, so we're gonna start with Bravely versus Black Dog. Both of them are currently what? How does this? There you go. So both of them have so Black Dog, they have first lost to Reject. That was a pretty hard opponent. Then they lost to Velbeli. I feel like that could have been beatable, but just yesterday, in an insane comeback, if you remember, insane comeback, they have beaten Velocity. So because of that, they are still having one life left, but they really have to do something, because for now it really looks like that Black Dog is on the verge of elimination. If they lose this game or the next one or any game from now on, then they're gonna be out. And their opponent, Bravely, they beat Crocs to start their season. However, after that, Spirit Squad Gaming, the Night Squad were their next two opponents, and it didn't end too well. So definitely Bravely still needs some victory as well. I feel like yesterday, even though they almost lost and then won, It was quite a crazy game against Velocity, but still, I did feel like that. But I did feel like that Black Dog has kind of led the game in the start. They have shown why the Lux is always banned, like now, once again banned. Yeah, Velocity didn't ban the Lux. Area was more than happy to pick her up. Yeah, you can tell this is a draft against Black Dog. The Yorick and the Lux ban has kind of been a constant, I'd say. Even teams like Reject, so Reject didn't ban the Yorick. I think Reject has banned the Lux, but Reject has not banned the Yorick. And he did well. Like I mean, obviously Reject has won. Like no question was about that, but nonetheless, like still, Yorick was doing work against Reject. So no surprise that other teams are not really try to screw with that, rather just ban it. But they also have Aurora, I picked up. Gonna be the Ezreal Kindred for May. Also, you haven't seen Razi. That's gonna be the first match we see with Razi subbing in for chili oil. But yeah, I mean, so far it's a pretty good start, pretty strong start from Black Dog. I feel like if Karma would go to the support position just because Karma's role is really strong. But in this whole scenario, I forgot that Kalista was still up. Completely forgot that Kalista was not banned. I mean, there were a lot of target bans in this match, so there's obviously space for stuff like Kalista to slip through. But it seems like Bravely also expects this Karma to go to the support. Ezreal Karma has been always strong. They're super strong. Usually just like you pick the Leon anyways, and you keep the Karma to mid lane, but then you like kind of start to get in the territory where you might be lacking damage. It maybe still would work with a Kindred, but nonetheless, I definitely would expect this Karma to just be support. They need someone else now. As to the mid lane, I mean, there are still like AP, AD champion, AP champion. I feel like Karma has good enough AP for them to even maybe go for 80 millioners, but I would assume it's gonna be some Oriana or something like that. Oriana. Who else is the super common one? Maybe a Kali. I'm not even sure Area plays really the Kali, but could be one of those. Is it gonna be the map pick? It is the map pick. I feel like this is gonna be a mid mal. I really don't think this would be the unsupport, but that's gonna be the Medardo duo. The Medardo duo might be coming here. The Medardo duo has been logged in for Black Dog. Oh man. Okay, we'll see. I would assume this is mid lane. It seems like the case is being that. It seems like that is gonna be the mid lane Mal. Alright, everyone. I don't even know which draft I like more. I feel like Bravely's draft is a little bit easier to execute. I feel like Bravely's draft is like pretty straightforward. You just win early with Kalista, then you engage with the Mal into Aurora Ultimate. That is like pretty straightforward. You just like, it's like also very visual when you engage. You just kind of have to like be careful what to use on the Mal. I don't even know if there is any like a super. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I guess like Vi Ultimate can be reflected, right? Or is it? I'm not even sure. I don't think there is like that many ultimates that are super good to be reflected. I mean, Aurora has some projectiles. I guess like Kalista also just like some damage. But in general, like none of them are like super OP to be reflected. But it doesn't really matter. The main purpose of the Mal, the reason why I think the Mal is super strong is because the execution is instant and it has been actually buffed on this patch. So the Q has been nerfed. I saw 25.4. The Q actually has been nerfed on this patch. However, the ultimate execution ultimate has been buffed. It's even stronger now for the Mal. Yeah. Little tempo Ezreal. Maybe it's gonna be the machine gun Ezreal. Who knows? Who knows what is the plan here? So definitely Black Dog has the more interesting draft, like no question about that, but I do kind of feel like that Bravely's comp is a little bit easier to execute. And so far, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really felt from Black Dog that they had perfect executions in team comps. They had pretty good games on their one tricks, but I just feel like their executions are not the best. At least they have a better comp than yesterday, in terms of like they have some the Kindred Ultimates and some defensive stuffs. They also have obviously a little bit of a tankiness with Ambessa. Yeah, so I'd say I kind of like what I'm seeing. Oh, we already had to flash away. And so far it's a pretty good map performance from Maria. This guy whose Lux has been banned today went on for the Mal. There's still a long road ahead of them. Yesterday's victory was also like just on a thread, barely a victory. Now Razu gonna get the solo ball onto the Jax. An area coming in, but well, she cannot really do much. That is crazy. Yoki is gonna be flashing in. Okay, that's not gonna be enough for the kill, but Black Dog is playing quite aggressive here. Fubuki coming to the top side, there is no wards. But also no level 6. So I don't think this is necessarily gonna be super dangerous. Okay. There's a root coming into Uva. Yeah, so the Q's range I think has been nerfed and the damage. there definitely has been changes in that regard. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty obvious after they got that low. Yeah, so area, I guess that the shield also got nerfed a little, but I don't think that really matters. I feel like that's a pretty fake nerf. The Q though, the Q actually got nerfed. For real. Like that definitely got weaker. Because of that, her laning got a little bit weaker. However, the ultimate has been buffed to kind of like compensate for the Q nerfs. Which is, I think, crazy. I think this is crazy that Mel is... I feel like Mel is stronger now than the release. Obviously, you cannot just... The thing is, like, you cannot really just queue in the lane and do nothing. I guess it's a little more interactive, but I do feel like that with the ultimate being buffed now, I feel like she's stronger than release. Yeah, that ultimate, I just feel like that has been such a huge part of why she was OP. And also, like, that's why the bad mouths looked really bad. If you cannot position, so you chunk down the enemy so you can go for the execution. She looks kind of useless. I mean, then she is useless. Yeah, you just have to position well. That's all. You have to position well with the Mel. There is the secret. Is Bravely gonna be starting on the grubs? Anakin is here, but it looks like there's no one really else. They're not even gonna be coming down for just one of them. Black Dog just gonna go for the dragon, the usual trade. I've just seen it multiple times. There's gonna be just the grubs for the dragon. So far they're playing well. I was a little worried how well they can execute their comp. Yesterday, Black Dog has struggled in the early game. Let's just put it this way. They have also won the early game yesterday, so I mean, so far it's all on par. However, the Jax might be getting the one. Zabirasu with the kill. I think he dies there. Yes. Even through the shield. Even with the shield, Ezreal gonna be going down. Santiago is gonna go for Jax. Now the only question is what can they do on the top side as a reply. If they can get some kills here. However, level 6 is not available for the Vice. It's gonna be a little bit harder. Uwo also coming in. And now he is gonna be popping out, and that's a kill for Fubuki. And with this one, Bravely kinda has been winning on the map across the board. The kinda has been turning it around now. Smay? That was yeah, I mean the thing is that they didn't have level 6 yet. The jungles not having level 6 really just made it super hard to be diveable. Yeah, May flashed out super fast. I feel like May could have taken at least like one aggro here. That was a pretty bad play from Black Dog. It seems like at least now they're gonna be getting down Alistar. Right? Keep in mind, guys, these are 1-2 teams. This is the bottom of the bracket right now. Bottom of the bracket right now. Whoever loses here is gonna be out until the next split, or maybe forever. Like they still have to, they have to win in the next open qualifier. So they might be out, and whoever wins here gets another life. But if I'm being honest, I don't think that these teams are necessarily contending for playoffs. These teams are just trying to survive. Just trying to survive for one more day, basically. So don't be surprised if things get a little scrappy, especially when we got to like attack corner or something like that. Talking about that, I feel like it's gonna be a voracious game, but we already had some ruinous now in the new patch. Oh, there's the ultimate from Fubuki. Also, nice ultimate pop by May, but Alistar just been knocking out Yokia from the Kindred ult. That was the good one. Good try and good execution there. Now, are they gonna go for onto area? Area has been kind of in this lane. Like he has been just silently trying to farm, trying to get the Malo ahead. His laning was pretty good, but now the real question is, what can he do? What can he do when it comes to actually fighting the enemy? Because the Q has been nerfed on this patch, but the ultimate is buffed. We haven't seen the ultimate in action, but it has been buffed.
相手のエリアに入ってしまった、戦ってしまったという展開が続きましたね。グッドトライはそれでキャッチをされてしまった。で逆に、ブラックドッグとしては全体でそこにアクション取ろうとしたんですけど、そもそも準備できてないよと。そうですね。アナキンとしてはもうこれ逃げる方法ないので仕掛けるしかなかったですね。確かに。レーンにまっすぐ下がって何もせずに下がれればぐらいでしたか。そうですね。
Yeah, and it didn't expect. I feel like they just didn't expect Good Try to also be here. Good Try was hiding in the bushes for a while, but I mean, nonetheless, it's gonna be 6 grubs for Bravely. It looks like there's not really any reply. No one really coming here from Black Dog. However, Black Dog might just go for the dragon to keep the trade going. First time around, they traded the first camp for the dragon. They might be looking to do the same now. That's potentially the play here as well. Before that, Yokia. Ulting the nothing. I'm not necessarily sure what was the ult for. Maybe he was expecting someone to flash there or something. I don't know. It seems like a misclick. Definitely wanted to escape with the ultimate, but that was pretty south. There is no one really near that. In the end, Yokia is just gonna be going down. Not having the greatest and best game. The Medarda family is a little bit quiet so far as Razu. Okay, I mean he's gonna go down once again. I don't even know anymore who's winning this. It's scrappy, I mean I told you. These two teams, both of them are in the 1-2 bracket in Swiss. They're fighting and kicking for their survival. So these games are gonna be scrappy. Bravely was the one with the first red, but now Black Dog gonna get their very own with this one, like somebody collapsed in gold. So yeah, Raza has been a little aggressive here. As far as I know, this is his first match, because Chili Oil has been playing before. I cannot remember if he played beforehand, but most of the games Chili Oil was the one who played. Now Razu coming in, picking up the Ezreal, going aggressive in all the dives. Oh, ultimate! Multiple ultimates onto Arakin. He's gonna be going down pretty fast. Now my question is still, what can the Mel do? The Mel has been just farming, not really part of any fight. My question is, what can this Mel do? That is what I want to find out. Still just roaming around. I mean, Area is just farming. If you look at if you look at the farm number, This smell has just been farming. Just farm, farm, farm. It's a little bit harder with the Q changes, but I mean, he has been keeping up in the lane pretty well.
CS がこうかなりファンタジーリーフ苦しそうにしていたんですが、キルも入りましたし、CS もほぼ追いつきましたね。そうですね。かつ、そのアンベッサが
It's also funny how little farm the top laners have. I mean, the top laners were just constantly being swapped. Like both top laners were constantly just forced to swap. But even then, the top laners are incredibly behind compared to others. They're kind of being in the background this time around. Fubuki also gonna be pretty low here. The reflex B. Now ultimate already popped by Uva. Okay, everyone is gonna be going on to Razu. Razu is down before the fight even starts. And Gutierrez ultimate gonna make sure that he's alive for a little bit longer. There's even gonna be the ultimate from Kalista, but doesn't matter. The Mel. That's what I said. The Mel ultimate. Showcasing the full potential. Tagging everyone after so many auto attacks. The stack just kept up going. And there's the Mel. Also, I love that the first item is a companion. No Seraphs here. No thank you. We don't need Seraphs. I personally hate the Seraphs. Such a boring item. Pros are just trying to be safe. But this is the real build. Oh, in the picture if you can see that they're still going. But look at that, there's ultimate popped. That's why you build damage. The companion coming in handy as the first item for the Mal. That's I said the same thing. I said the same thing. I said the same thing. I'm just mentioning. I said the exact same thing as the caster is saying now. Yeah, look at that. This is a pure companion. Pure companion. Ultimate gotta be up in now. Triple. Look at this. Look at this, guys. What happens when you don't rush Seraphs? And also, don't forget that I said this before. As I said this before, the Mal Q has been nerfed. Technically, the shield has been nerfed. Technically, the shield has been also nerfed. But in exchange, the ultimate has been definitely buffed. It definitely shows. I don't play League personally, to be honest. I'm just watching a lot. Ultimate just came back at this point, I'm pretty sure, for Mal. It's always fun to watch actual damage Malice. Also props to Uva, not building without rushing Sarah Sider. I don't really have problem with just stacking the tier for a while, but yeah, the fact that pros just rushing the Archangel way before it even would turn into the Seraphs is, I feel like they're just such a waste of damage. Because oh, Area already buying the Magi's. Already buying the Magi's. I mean, had 10 stacks on Darksteel. Immediately gonna be turning into a Magi's. And this smell. Yeah, also no Ligans on the Olara kit as well. Those are some interesting builds.
ちょっとスノーボール型の構成には見えなかったんですけど、スノーボールのビルドですね。にしてますね。はい。
Now, next fight happening soon as Mel. Gonna be incredibly strong. Has even the arm guard, or whatever the new zone is called. And even though fighting has picked up in the last few minutes, still gonna be a voracious attack on. Still gonna be a voracious attack on. The one that we're all used to, that we love. After this like last few minutes, Black Dog is definitely gonna be in the lead. It did feel like that Bravely might be winning. They found some good fights. Razu had some bad moments. The Jags got some shutdown golds. But there it is. The voracious spawns and immediately Bravely goes for that. I guess the area is around. But can it do anything about that? There is gonna be a ward. There is gonna be a ward there. I'll be checking what's happening here. Okay, they're gonna be in time. Can they get it? There's Mei. Fubuki is already the one. Fubuki is already the one getting the kill. Because now Bravely has the force lap, but can he get out? Can he get out with the life? There's already one force lap pop, but Mel is gonna be down. Two force lap popped. Can he get the rest down? They got one, they got two. Okay, only Uva left. They're gonna be cleaning up the force life. They're gonna be cleaning up the force life, but area has went down in this whole scenario. I would say that's still somewhat hurt for Bravely. It's still gonna be somewhat worth for them. They, first of all, got down all the stacks. The Magi's is now back to no stacks. So that's pretty big. They just cleaned that up. I would assume that area had a shutdown goal, so who picked that up? I'm Fubuki. That's not the best target to have the shutdown on, but still, Fubuki got shutdown gold. And obviously they just got gold from the Otacon itself as well. So all things considered, I would say that this is somewhat worth for Bravely. Immediately, area is gonna be selling the Magi's as well. It's not gonna be keeping that anymore. Probably needed that gold for the Zonias now. But at least he's gonna be having the Zonias. There's the next fight happening, but good priority. Already pretty low. Mei still goes in, but that was a bit too much. That was a bit too much after the ultimate wisdom. However, there comes Yokiha. And no matter how weak this Ambassador was in the early game, still. It does feel like after the Eclipse, she's gonna be able to go for these deeper dives. We even have a Herald. No grubs, but they still have a Herald here as oh. Razu just goes in for a good try. Anytime it looks like Bravely might be winning, sometimes they fight a good fight. But immediately after, Black Dog is coming back. And this comp is more stronger. Like, this comp is so much stronger. They're having... I had questions how well they can execute it, but... so far they're doing a pretty good job in it. Maybe the Cloud Soul. I mean, Cloud Soul is kind of whatever. I guess like a little bit of speed for them. No, there is still Ambassador who's very slippery. Ezreal probably would just jump out, but I mean, again, not the best soul, but still nonetheless the soul. Still nonetheless gonna be a soul for Black Dog. While we're watching this fight, they're already on the next one. Good try is gonna get chunked down once again, popping the ultimate, but doesn't really help them. And are they gonna go for potentially the end here? They're super early on in the game, but I mean, Melot was still available. There's even a flash. Oh, one more Q would have been enough. Now, Fantasy Leaf going in though. Oh, also together with Fubuki. Mei immediately has to pop the ultimate, however. There are the stacks going for the Mel. The Mel stacks are still going. Oh, what's happening here? Area kinda screwed this up. He was trying to wait for the perfect ultimate. I feel like Area should have just ulted immediately right after the Kindred ultimate was out. Area should have just immediately ulted until after the Kindred ultimate was running out. I get that he was trying to like get more people, try to mark more people, but yeah, it was not it. Once again, Bravely gonna get at least a Baron ban, or can they get it even? I mean, Yokio is arriving. Good try, covering it pretty well. There are TPs coming in. Oh, there's another Baron taken by Fubuki, but Uwe is already down, and there's the ultimate, potentially from Area. It's not gonna be him who's taking them, but still. Mei is still going strong. Those AD carries are pretty strong as long as they can get their shots in. And in the end, Black Dog still comes back. They're definitely stronger, like they have definitely stronger combination. And they might be ending this here. Okay, I guess like good try is gonna get one kill. They still cannot end. I mean, yeah, 26 minutes into the game is pretty hard to end. It's pretty hard to end the game. Well, nonetheless, they're gonna be at least gonna get the base down. They were not ready for Fubuki. I feel like this ultimate could have been really nice. Area should have just went right now for the ultimate. I feel like I could have gotten more. I mean, that was only one person who would have just been deleted. I mean, that's more than they got, so could have been better. But yeah, I mean, I can see why he was waiting. I was trying to get more, but waited too long. But nonetheless, I mean, Black Dog is still gonna be doing pretty strong. Even behind, Ambassador is not gonna be super ahead, but there are gonna be the Mel. Mel is gonna be super strong. Double ADC comp also gonna be just stomping in this fight. As long as Arakin can keep the shields up. Now all the waves are gonna be pushing in. Even Yoki on the bot side trying to push that wave in. They don't have grubs. It's definitely making things a tiny bit slower. Okay, error is going on to Anakin. I mean, Anakin is definitely gonna be dead here, but is this what they want? Black Dog gonna get the turret meanwhile. They immediately have to TP just to save their inhibitor turret as well. And there's Fantasy Leaf trying to defend the bot side as well. Bravely still has the lead, but I do feel like that their comp is kind of falling off. I guess that the Jax is gonna be definitely getting strong. Gonna be going for these flanks now, but both top laners are super behind from the swaps. Both top laners are incredibly behind. So it's definitely gonna be taking a while until the Jax is getting his items.
アウトリンケットではありますが、認めプッシュして、いや、ここよく確保してます。このポジションからラズとエリアでポークしていく。アナキンが間に合った。トゥーショットバラージ。
There it is. Ultimate gonna be chunking Fantasy Leaf down. Mayar might be just caught here. Area flashing in. There's gonna be the super nice knockup from Good Try. Good Try has been on point in this game. Always going for those amazing knockups. Says Yokia try to go in. There's gonna be the double for Uva. And I feel like they cannot fight anymore. They cannot fight anymore. The goal deficit is not that bad, but definitely cannot fight this anymore. They have to leave for now. Elder gonna be up and wait. Are they just getting Elder? Oh, Fubuki is already there. They cannot rush it. They're gonna be keeping this going. I mean, Bravely knows that if they get the Elder here, they're definitely gonna be putting this game to the end. No, so most members gonna be up already, except for Yokia on Black Dog's side. So the Kareha will fight for that. As Fantasy Leaf though, jumping into Razu. And I feel like this might just be it, or oh, the ultimate, Mel. Not gonna be getting the ultimate up. That'd been such a good ultimate. I feel like the ultimate would have gotten some kills as well. However, Yokia still fighting. There's another shot down here, or Ambessa? I thought Ambessa was gonna Ambessa gaming a little there. I thought there's gonna be a bit of an Ambessa gaming right there. In the end, it's gonna be somewhat winning for Bravely. But now, I feel like just there's gonna be another Elder fight right here. I would assume they're straight up going for the Elder again. As much as Aria's Mel was amazing in the early game, I do feel like that. Not like these mid fights. He's just waiting too late to use the ultimates. I feel like there have been so many good occasions to use the ultimate on at least like 1 or 2 targets. But he's always trying to go for like those like 3, 4. Elder fight obviously continues. There is gonna be 5v5. Fubuki try to go for a flank here, I guess. Try to go from the side. Fubuki charging up. Target is gonna be Mei. There's the knockup. The knockups were successful before she could even ult. The Kidud is dead. I mean, no jungler. I feel like they should just start the Adder. They should just start the Adder. There is no jungler on Black Dog's side. But on the other hand, the Mel is still alive. Oh, ultimate! Oh, ultimate being popped by there's Sonya's. Well timed by Fantasy Leaf, but meanwhile, Yokia just gonna go for the base. And you have to be careful. You're in the pit. And the Mel is gonna be incredibly strong, but there is still the Elder popped. There's still the Elder popped, and Area is not able to get them down. Area? Okay, Yokia is still getting the inhibitor, however. I mean, I really don't think that he can just end the game there. They got the inhibitor. Inhibitor was super important here. That's gonna at least make the Elder buff a little bit easier to bear. That's a tiny bit easier to bear. Yeah, but that was very nice. There were no words. I mean, they were expecting Fubuki to be there, but there were no words to know exactly when. And together with the Alistar knock-up, there was no time to ult. So Bravely played this well all in all. However, Black Dog also was at least able to get an inhibitor down. It's gonna be helping surviving this elder buff. They just have to be careful here a little. They have very good poke, so they can just poke definitely. They don't need to go into any close combat. They have much better poke than what Black Dog has. To get the login. What was that? Nonetheless, Bravely starting the Baron. There's the Baron. Oh, area already stunning people, but the Elder is gonna be taking down Razi. An area, you're the next target. Your next target is super low. Just a little more. There's the shield, but still gonna be taken down in the end. And it feels like Bravely gonna be finishing off this game. They don't really have a wave. They're just bringing one wave down, and it has to fight against super minions. Yeah, I'm not necessarily sure it's enough to end the game just yet. They haven't really taken any threats. They definitely were behind in just pushing the lanes. They've been winning fights, but maybe with the 6 robs, they can end it still. It's gonna be 16-15 seconds on the Mal. I feel like they can end. It's gonna be a little hard here still. I mean, Razu is already back up. Already try to get people down here. GA has been popped. But there's this on the Nexus now. On the Nexus. Well done. Mayar gonna be the last one. And with this, Bravely gonna be advancing to the 2-2 bracket. And we have to say goodbye to Black Dog. Black Dog had, I think, some good moments throughout this year. Obviously, the Yorick and the Lux were pretty unique champions from them. But this game they kind of overcooked, I feel like. And also just huge. My MVP is definitely gonna be good try. Yeah, they definitely felt like they were just about to end. I feel like I really feel like Area was a little too conservative on the ultimate. Like, he should have just ulted. Like, when you see the icon pop, just ult. He was trying to get those like super huge multi-people ultimates. I mean, not in this case. I mean, in this case he was already dead, but there was that one fight before at the Dragon Pit. At least like around the Dragon Pit. But he was just waiting because he wanted 3 people to die. But could have just ulted even for 1. And the 5 would have been so different. I feel like there were issues with how the Mal was able to transition into the mid game after a very successful early game. But I mean, the lead was never that big. It was 2k. I really thought it's gonna be more. It was only 2k. And obviously the Mal and Ezreal was gonna be leading these charts. Just kept poking. They just kept poking, but props to Uva. I do feel like the Aurora, even though she went down in the lane, I do feel like that in the end was able to ult pretty well. Those ultimates are super good. But obviously the biggest shout out was a good try. Good try, even from like the first gang, just kept perfectly knocking up with Alistar knock up and ult. And also the headbutt, all of them. That was an amazing Alistar performance, I have to say.
スステージ、1、2同士でしたからね、こう勝てば、明日につながる、ただ負けてしまうとここで敗退という中で、本当にお互いに、限界の試合を
What
見
was
せて
that?
くれま
I
した
heard a noise. What is my cat doing?
チームの修正ができたというところが、ブレイブリー側の大きな勝因だと思いますね。
Okay, we're gonna have an interview now.
それでは見事勝利しましたブレイブリーサイドから吹雪選手にインタビューできるということなのでインタビュー伺っていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。
Why is my thing not working?
さあまず吹雪選手改めて、見て皆さんに向かって自己紹介簡単にお願いします。
Introduce yourself.
よろしくお願いいたします。
Why is it
ま
not
ずは今の試合
working?
を終えてみていかがでしたか？
How was the match?
本当感情がぐちゃぐちゃっすね。
Why is my... I cannot hear anything.
その試合を見ていると、前日の敗戦の時はちょっと
Ren.
のコミュニケーションが合わなくて、そこが敗戦の要因だったのかなと。
So, he said that the communication was not great during team fights.
そのエンゲージの判断がチーム全体でうまく整っている。
And yeah, there definitely have been, like during the team fights, definitely have been mistakes. How do you think was the team today? How well, how good your synergy was? Yeah, our team comp was pretty good. We had Vive, who was a pretty easy engage.
やっぱちゃんとやりやすいエンゲージを
So yeah, so our engage tools are pretty easy. We just have to like be careful of that.
綺麗にできていました。視界の管理も徹底して、トップレーンのところに敵がいるのも確認してからのラッシュの判断といったところも今までできていなかったことができていたように見えたんですが、そこも取り組んでましたか？
Yeah, so basically during the match, there are like people when you just like
なんかちゃんとできてた
the team fights. You know, like you had good team fights.
バラバラだったんですか？それもなんか
Like what do you change them?
で
So yesterday,
だから
yesterday our team fighting was pretty messy.
訂正
I feel like we couldn't really fight as a team.
なるほど。そしてとんでもない。
So we just try to focus on that today, fighting as a team.
この試合の決め手になったポイントはどこにあったと思いますか？
So yeah, this is a pretty back and forth game. What was the point when you knew you're gonna be winning?
オーラだったので、その
Yeah, when Vi and Aurora.
ピックしたりなんかサイドからか後ろからエンゲージ
Yeah, because when I could like engage from the back with the Vi,
それを意識しながらファイで
and just and Aurora came in with the ultimate. That was a pretty good fight.
エンゲージになってました。
And then we could just fight, and we knew that at that point that we're gonna be winning.
お互いネクサス前まで行くんですけど試合がなかなか決まらないそういう展開が多く中で最後
Yeah, yesterday we had 2 games when the enemy was at the Nexus turret, but they still couldn't end.
エンドって決まっ
So weren't you afraid of that?
全員が同じなんかコールだと全員合わせるの
Yeah, we were just like
行こうってちゃんと意識してました。
yeah, we were like let's just all go. Let's just all go. We decided it together, not afraid that we were still gonna be came back. We're also gonna be throwing this.
やっぱめっちゃコミュニケーションの時点でも
So you guys' communication has been bad, but you guys are getting better. You said, right? Yeah, our communication is definitely getting better. I feel like.
アメリカ育ちのケイン OTP っていうふうに聞いていたんですけれど、ちょっとケインが全く出てこないなっていうところは。
Wait, you said you were.
でもいろいろ試したりしたのかな
You said you grew up in the U.S.
僕自身は
So what about that?
使いたい自信はあるんですけど、やっぱりチームゲームだと少し使いづらい部分、使いづらい部分があるので、ちゃんとチームとしての完成度を上げて
Yeah, I mean inside the game is I don't really have
なるほど。
I didn't really take away anything from that experience that I can use in game, but definitely I'm confident because I've seen a lot of things and I like to use I like to use it to perfect my team. Is there anything you want to say to the fans finally? Yes, thank you for supporting us and we're gonna be doing our best. Thank you, thank you.
いいインタビューでしたね。
そうでしたね。ただやっぱり
What's happening here, man?
そうですよね。身体かかってましたからね。
Why is my
ネクサス行ったり来たりみたいなシーンが若干ありましたしね。
でもそこは最後統一できたと。
there's something wrong with the what? My VLC is weird.
できるようになったというのがもしかしたら正しい表現なのかもしれませんが、やはり場数を踏むのがそういうところ点では大事ですから、その成果が現れたのかなという感じがしますね。
さらに整ってきたら、ワンチャンのケインも、はい、楽しみにしながらというところでございます。さあそれでは、続いてインターバルとなるんです。次のインターバル、一度配信機材の調整をさせていただきます。その間、そのため少しの間配信を中断させていただくということで聞いておりますので、視聴者の皆様にはご迷惑をおかけいたしますが、ご理解のほどよろしくお願いいたします。それではここで、次のマッチ2、ヤンヤンゲーミング VS カレハチルンドレンとなりました。一度インターバルです。失礼いたします。
Right. Until the next, we're gonna have a little bit of a break. Young Gaming finally gonna be playing. I feel like even yesterday, yeah, Young Gaming has definitely been one of my favorite teams to watch. I love to watch them. And also, actually, I talked a little bit with Norway yesterday. He said that the team was. He said that, like, first of all, he's actually not a Gwen main. He said that he's not a Gwen main. His most played champ is like Talia. And also that he's just likes to the carry junglers, basically. But this is pretty nice. Where the hell is my phone? Forgot where I put my phone in. Alright, Young Gaming versus Kaizokudan. I'm not sure how many games I can watch. I'm pretty sure I can watch this next one. I have to leave, I think, after the 4th game, probably. Maybe even sooner if the games go too late. I might be needing to leave sooner. For now, at least, we're gonna be seeing Young Gaming. I think Young Gaming is gonna be winning. I definitely feel like Young Gaming is I mean, they probably should have they're in the 2-1 bracket. I can't even really remember if they won yesterday or not. I'm gonna open up quickly Lopedia. Alright. I'm gonna talk about Young Gaming very soon. I just need to bring up my a second. What Jesus. 1 second. I'll be back. Oh, there is my phone. I'm just waiting. I was just looking for my phone. Also, it's almost out of battery. almost out of battery. I definitely should be charging it up. So let me get my... So what was yesterday's game? I'm pretty sure Young... Yeah, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday they won, right? Who did they lose to? Yeah. Well, yeah, that was I remember now. I remember everything now. So Young Gaming actually had a... pretty close game yesterday. I mean, that wasn't really close, but like, should have been close. They played against DFM. I thought that DFM, at least it would be like pretty close. It wasn't like super one-sided, but yeah, Young Gaming was definitely, I feel like coming in as maybe underdogs. Or like they said, DFM has not been doing too well. I'm really torn on DFM. I don't know what to do with them. Basically, DFM on paper shouldn't have been good. I talked about this a lot in the introductory video as well. They just, basically they couldn't find players, literally. They put out a post saying that they are looking for players, and it's just like no one, maybe some people applied, I'm not sure, but like, they just didn't choose. They also subbed in their coach because they couldn't find a jungler. So they shouldn't have been good by any means. They absolutely should not have been good. However, somehow it just, they first match they pick up like Tryndamere mid lane, Vladimir top, etc. So first match they came in surprised me, and I was like, maybe this team can actually do something. Ever since then, kind of trusting them to do at least like fun drafts, at least. I'm gonna say sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But nonetheless, I feel like they should be a little bit stronger than how they are currently, the 1-2 bracket. But on the other side, Young Gaming, they are in the 2-1 bracket. That's about where they should be. They won every single gaming step against Reject. And I do feel like beating Reject is just another... They're just like a whole another thing. I'm not necessarily sure that it's gonna be happening anytime soon for any team. Yeah, but as for the other stuff, yeah, as for the other stuff, I definitely think that Young Gaming is gonna be the favorites coming into this match. Well, right. Let's see. Two minutes left. I think I can watch the first 4 games today. But we'll see how long these are gonna be going. If they're too long, then I probably cannot, but we'll see. Kareha, children. Come on. There we go. Kareha, children also. I feel like they surprised everyone as well. Like, I don't want to write them off. They are, all of them are in the 2-1 bracket, so you cannot really do that. Kareha children yesterday beat V3. Now, how surprising is that? I mean, that's it's up for debate. They lost to Burning Core, which, I mean, some would say the second best team in the league, but they also lost yesterday, so there was a lot of turnaround yesterday. Yesterday was crazy. I feel like we had the craziest day in the LJL so far. But nonetheless, Young Gaming, I feel like a little bit favorites. Like, They only lost to Reject, and Kareha children only lost to Burning Core. I mean, it's hard to tell. It's very, very hard to tell. There are not that many games. But I just feel like Kareha children are still yet to prove. Yeah, I mean, technically both teams haven't really beaten like super strong teams, but yeah, I definitely just feel like Burning Core is in a different league compared to Reject. And I mean, I feel like Young Gaming had like a fine showing against Reject. Every single team getting stomped against Reject, but I feel like they at least like they had some ideas what to do. But let's see. After we said goodbye to Black Dog, after we said goodbye to our favorite Lux and Yori Quantric, now we're gonna be moving on to the 2-1 side of things. From now on, every single match is gonna be either an elimination or an advanced game. And that's the case for the second one. Whoever wins now is gonna be in the playoffs as a Pool 2 team. And whoever is losing is just gonna have another chance tomorrow. So no eliminations in this one. Black Dog just now, previous match, unfortunately has been eliminated. But now, right here, there is no elimination. It's just whoever wins is now gonna be safe for the week. As they're gonna be moving on to the playoffs. Horo-sama are just vaping on stream. He's just going for a little vape before the match. Imagine. I feel like vaping is not allowed in the studio, right? I mean, technically it's like some place it's allowed inside. I don't even know. Can you even take like Zine in official matches, or does it count like enhancing tools? I don't know. I'm never gonna be in a position to be a pro player, so I'm not necessarily sure this is gonna be mattering. Well, on the other side, Kareha children. You reckon Alicat, Tanti, Okerimon.
コーチではあるんですが、今回、昨日に続き、スターターと
So,
いうところであります。
what was gonna be?
日本のゲームメイクといったところにちょっと苦労
What's
して
gonna
い
be?
て、
Young Gaming, I mean, I just like follow them closer.
パスがなければ怪しかった。
Young Gaming is also such a fun team. They have a Chinese top, they have a French jungler, French coaching staff. They're just a really, really unique team, I'd say. Just such an incredibly unique team. There is no team like Young Gaming. They also play really fun champs. I mean, we had an interview yesterday with Norway, and I actually talked to him yesterday on Twitter. He said that he likes just carry junglers. He loves the carry junglers, and despite he just liking Gwen as a character, he's actually not a Gwen main. I mean, he played the Gwen jungle so many times, but he's actually not a Gwen main. He's more like a Talia jungle main, and also as for his unique champion, playing both the Gwen and the Kiana in the jungle. But he just like the carry junglers. I'm just gonna go for carry junglers. And also the team said in the pre-game interview yesterday that they just want, they just want some blood. They're a team who likes carry champions. They just want carrying, want blood. They want, I just spilled my drink once again, obviously. They want blood. They want aggressiveness. And that's what we are gonna be getting in, from their games.
相手のジャングルキャリーチームっていうところも分かっているので、そこを考えながらどういう戦略を組むかですね。そうですね。
So we'll see what Kareha children can do in this case.
相手にミッドの勝機を渡してしまうと、キングノルウェー選手が止まらなくなりますから、そのミッドのマッチアップというのはやはりこの試合だと一番大事なのかなという感じがしますね。
もともとこうアルキャット
Because now we're gonna be in draft. And let's see. There's gonna be the choices here. Gwen, banning the Gwen on the very first ban. Yeah, that's against Young Gaming. You kind of have to do that. I mean, Norway already got to play the Gwen a few times and it was quite aggressive, but I mean, he himself said he's not necessarily a Gwen main. He was just like in Gwen, the champion. But he himself is not necessarily a Gwen main. With that though, they're gonna be locking in Cassante for Mao. Yeah, there are still a lot of champs left up. They're gonna go for Cassante immediately. Skarner also left up. I don't even know if Skarner got additional changes in 25.4. But I know he got nerfed in Spawn 3. Maybe even 0.2, it has been a while ago. The Skarner has been nerfed. Nonetheless, still gonna be a staple member in the jungle pool. Obviously, the ultimate is gonna be incredibly strong. Now, are they gonna go for the top laner here or not? The Rumble is available. There's a reply to Cassante. Rumble is incredibly strong in the lane. Always just keep up the flames. It's gonna be pretty hard to play into. As Norway's Talia. There it is, coming in. I would assume it's his. Together with Ligan's Corki, I guess. I mean, still could be like Swapperinos around. But the Norwegian literally said to me yesterday that he's kind of like a Talia main. So I would definitely be expecting this Talia to go to the jungle. Would definitely be expecting that. The replay is gonna be the Varus. Poke with poke. But I do feel like this is gonna be a Corki mid. I mean, we'll see what is the bot choice. So the next one, gonna be Yone, Aurora Band. None of those super strong mid laners, nor the Jace. I guess like they expected the Corki to go bot lane. I'm gonna be honest, I completely expect the Corki to mid lane. But I guess we'll see. Maybe they're expecting the Talia mid lane, but I mean, I know that Norway plays the Talia jungle. I'm 100% expecting that to be a Talia jungle. I mean, we're gonna be seeing it soon. With this pick, everything is gonna make more sense. I like a lot of ADC still up. Ezreal, Leona could be potentially one for the insane amount of poke. Ezreal, Leona, definitely possible. But it's gonna be a Corki bot. There's gonna be the Ahri, which makes it the Corki bot lane. Now only question is what's gonna be the support pairing with him. That's the VARREL. Not gonna go for some hyper early champion. They definitely need some time to scale up for those rockets to start hitting. Together with the Varus, which is gonna be there, maybe I was like Renato should be probably better here, especially because you have the Ahri with the charm, you have Talia with the Vol. There's so many pretty hard engaged tools. You might want some safety in the Renata, and also Varus Renata, strong pairing as well. You can see them a lot together. And after this, Young Gaming, I mean, they got whatever they wanted. Like I feel like they got what they wanted. But Kareha Children's comp is really strong. It's hard for me to predict who's be winning here. It does feel like that Young Gaming got everything they needed, everything they wanted. They got the safe top laner for Mao, the classic He got Norway's famous Talia. He himself said that he's a Talia main. So we'll see what's happening in that scenario. But on the other side, we obviously have this corner rumble. Incredible. I feel like it's gonna be swapped, yeah. I do feel like it's gonna be swapped. I do feel like it's gonna be swapped. I feel like Asante would be much more happy against the VARREL. The Rumble would just absolutely beat Mao in the lane. Well, at least Horus with the Corki, would they be able to just, you know, try to poke, try to get some minions? Also kind of like burning the same way.
なるほど。いう形になりますね。まあその2、3週間ですかね、その準備期間が、あった中で、結構そのスワップするチームもやっぱり増えてきたなと。そうですね、まあ世界中のプロチームがスワップのところの戦い方というのをかなり見せてくれましたから、それもあって参考材料が多くあって。
When are the swap changes coming to live?
参考となる試合がそこまで多くなかったというところもあって。
I know they're like tested out in PB. And they already announced that like 0.5 or something would be having the changes. But I'm not sure when 0.5 comes out. I would assume that's gonna be after LJL playoffs. So I'm not necessarily sure we got any of those in the LJL playoffs. So we're just gonna keep swapping around, but it's gonna be before first end tournament as far as I know. Yeah, as far as I know, the swap changes are gonna be before first end. At least like the 0.5 something should be the one that's at first end. I've seen the changes, like I've seen the how it looks like on PB. It's very aggressive. Yeah, tank item has also been nerfed. I forgot to tell you that. I definitely should be reading up the patch notes. I just like honestly didn't really realize that they're still gonna be playing on this patch, so I didn't read it.
どこかで何かをキャッチをしに行くというアクションを成功させなければならないのがヤンヤンゲーミングがですから、ちょっと難しいアクションが求められるのかなと思いますね。さあちょっと現在ゲームの方に入ってるんですが、それでポーズになっているということでお待ちいただいております。もう少々お待ちいただければなと思います。まあ序盤まずスワップするのかどうかですよね。そこからの
I see there is some delays.
そうですね。
Hopefully not too long.
させるためにはレベル1のワーディングのアクションとか。
If it's too long, then I definitely won't be able to watch the fourth game today. But we'll see. レベル1で言うとどうでしょうね。まあやはりヤンヤンゲーミングの方がレベル1はちょっと強いのかな。We'll see. 構成的には感じがしますから。ただまあそのためには Yeah, I kind of wish when there's a pause they would just show the drafts so we can talk about them. Yeah, there's a client error. There's a client error happening. So, there's a reason. I don't know how long it's gonna be taking, but just to make sure. Pause YouTube.
最初見たとき
今かな、今なのかな話すのは。
今聞きたいですこれ。これどこですか？アイオニア？
これ2分あるらしいです。2分で喋りましょう。テイルズ・オブ・ルーンテラっていう神動画シリーズがあって、リーグ・オブ・レジェンドの公式で上がってる世界観を話す動画があるんですね。その中の冒頭に出てくるシーンで。
There you go. Just like original. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful.
で、マップ探してもそれ場所なかったんですけど、大体の。
So, yeah, we have a bit of a pause in here. Oh, they have images of Runeterra. What's happening here? Oh, the string of Noxus. It is written there. They have Noxus written there. And now they're putting it somewhere else. What are they doing, man?
感じじゃないのは、
そう
どっちかというとバイキングっぽい様相なんですよね。
Like Vikings.
動画の中を見ると、その
Why are you showing? Why are you talking about Nasus?
鹿の足みたいになったりと
The
か
season is about to end. Do we know when the season ending? It like should be closed, right?
ここがもう
Never back to this camera.
めっちゃ古い土地だと思うんですよね。そこをすでに国として治められてて、でそこの王様がいて、でそこの王様のところに改めてノクサスの領土になれ。
Well, hopefully that means they're getting into the game now that
でその中
they
に
took away the pose icon.
ダリウス以外にいるんですけど、これは実はルーンテラのカードの登場人物にもなってるっていうなんか設定があって、
Yeah, Katsudion loves the Legends of Runeterra, the card game.
なんか女性の
He's just talking about the lore, the card game.
幼い頃の姿で登場してたりとかっていう。
カードが強くなって
He's just talking about the card game lore.
女の子なのかな。
それ多分デマシアの方
We're gonna be in game now.
なんかね、あの頃カードもしかしたらいっぱい
We're gonna be in game.
そこまで抑えられなかったですけど、
Electrocute Ori. You love to see that.
この建築が
I remember that it was worlds, I think.
なんかねニッチなところ
It was worlds. Every single Ori was building a grass, except for one
俺たち
faker.
はい。というところで
Obviously, except for one faker ain't building anything like that.
いきたいと思います。LJL2025 フォージメインステージ Day7 マッチ2
Faker not building.
スワップしなかったですね。
しなかったですね。キングノルウェーは魂の収穫。
Oh, there's no swap?
スノーボールを狙っていきたいと。
There's no swap? I feel like this is pretty good for Kareha's children then. Definitely feels like Kareha's children is gonna be coming up with a little advantages on the end of that.
ボットのレーナーとしての攻撃を見ると、レンジの短さが
Young Gaming leading the polls.
80% ヤンヤンゲーミング勝利予想とかなり見られている。さあダメージトレードホーローサマーにロイヤリティプログラムが当たったタイミングで大会カバーを入れますが、練習動権はまた変わらない。テンティとオケルモンで取ってきます。
この前の勝ち方がヤンヤンゲームめちゃくちゃ綺麗でしたからね。非常に綺麗なスノーボールしていましたから、その影響もあって、偏っているんですが、この構成で強みを発揮できるかどうかですね。
この通常通りのマッチアップを当ててしまったがゆえに、カラーチルドいい。
Yeah, Kareha's children already pushing on the threat. Again, I was also thinking that they would be swapping. Definitely feels like the lane you would want to swap out from. But maybe they were expecting them to swap and then the other to know that they will be swapping, so kind of went for the reverse psychology there. But nonetheless, this lane is pretty good for Kareha's children. And that's why very early on, there's gonna be Norway coming in to help evaluate, help the lane a little. Already taking down Okerimon. Can he get more? His first kill went to Taiyaki. The best target was killing Norway. Still trying to get Tenti down. There's gonna be a flash of Horror Summer. Gonna get the kill. And even, oh my god, Norway is still alive. The Raccoon might have just screwed this up as there it is. Flashing back in, but still gonna be taken by Taiyaki. He wanted to chill a little more. He wanted to chill a little more. Was such a strong start from Young Gaming. And it's already kind of over. The lane was supposed to be in Kareha's children's favor. They also pushed. They pushed it in, they were well, but that was exactly their demises. No wards. Didn't track Norway. Norway, level 3 came for a very early gang. It's a bit Taiyaki who gets most of the kills, but I mean, nonetheless, a lot has been used here, by the way. A lot has been used here. Horror Summer coming with the clutch, and right after, Taiyaki with the stuns were so good. Constantly going for the stuns. Even now, bam, there's the stun. Taiyaki was, okay, kind of stealing away 2 kills, but to be fair, he deserves it. After this fight, he deserves it. This is an incredible encounter. And yeah, Okerimon gonna once again. Norway just camping in here, gonna get finally his very own kill. And he told me personally yesterday that because I said that he was a Gwen OTP, and he was like, that's not true. He likes Gwen as a character, but his main is more like Talia. He kind of just likes carry champions, but his main is Talia. And he is definitely proving it. He's definitely proving it. What a performance on this Talia so far. 2 ganks out of those 2 ganks got 1 kill, 3 assists. Obviously, that's not be granting the feat of warfare for Younger Gaming. They're gonna be pretty ahead in all statistics. Well, the charm is gonna be missing from Ligan. But the Taiyaki coming in. I mean, I don't think that Alika have done more there, but there is a bit of a brawl on the top side. Now Taiyaki once again coming in. There is into Norway's dogback. Such a good combo. Tayaki's Rel and Norway's Talia. Such an insane combo. They're just going on someone, stun them, flip them, and that release the kill. Such an insane combo. How you played against them? More than 5 kills for Younger Gaming, and they're not stopping. They're not slowing down either. Now Hora Summer might be going down. Or is he going down? There's this bailout going down. Thunder would be enough. The minions. And they're gonna get a double! Hora Summer! Oh my god. Everything going wrong from Kareha children. Not a single thing in their favor. This is stuff from Rakuma. Still Norway is gonna get the kill in the end. Young Gaming showcasing why they've only lost the reject so far. They're going for, at least for now, the second best team title. But I mean, who knows? Who knows what's happening in playoffs? Might be challenging reject there. At least for now, it seems like they have no competition besides reject. 4,000 about the gold lead, a little bit less than that. But more than 3,000 gold lead for Young Gaming. And what do you do against Real Talia? Such an insane combo. And such a disgusting combo right there. Okay, this was Horo Summer. Played this perfectly with the shield going out. They got a little too aggressive. At this point, it was pure desperation. They knew that not a single thing was going in their favor. They tried to go for the desperation plays, but it's just gonna make things even worse. Young Gaming also gonna be picking up the first dragon. However, now Kenneth also assume that they're gonna be picking up the first 3 grabs. They are absolutely stomping the early game, no questions about that. Can Tenti maybe get like turret down? I mean, Horosam is already back, so I don't think that's the case here. Now, immediate engage onto Alicat. Alicat is gonna get 1 kill, but still gonna be traded back. Norway also with his own. There's no ultimate, no flash for Norway. That's the ultimate from Skarner. Can they survive that? What was the cooldown and the knockback? The answer is let me know. 2 kills to Raccoon. Kareha Children finally finds a little lifeline in this match. A little lifeline for Alicat. But the question is gonna be enough. The Rumble is actually getting kinda behind this lane, which I'm surprised to see. I am surprised to see. I really thought the Rumble is gonna be winning this match, but Mao also popping up on the Casante. And with this one, basically like almost every single lane is winning for Young Gaming. I guess like Liga is not. But like all the other lanes are hard winning now for Young Gaming. That was definitely a bit too aggressive from Ligan. He was super low. Knew that obviously knew that Alika still had ultimate, but still went for that. That was aggressive, but in the grand picture, it's just a little blip. They're still gonna be incredibly ahead. 3,000 still the lead. 3 grubs, 1 dragon. Everything is going in favor of young gaming.
中盤のスノーボールというところは、ランブルバラスデナータで十分狙えるような状況ではありましたが、ちょっとゲームの状況が
よくはない。
そうですね、全体的にはカレッジルの側の方が抑えられてしまってますから、
ちょっともうレートを見た方がいいのかなということですね。そういう形ですね。
Everything is going in their favor. Everything looks like Young Gaming would be taking this game and get to playoffs, but there's still team fights left to play. Ellicat is gonna get kind of strong, no first item, so don't expect anything like that. Which is not the case for Norway. Already has the Black Torch. The Black Fire Torch is down first item, Black Fire Torch. This is incredibly based. Refreshing to see a first item Black Fire Torch. Not a tier. Not rushing the Seraphs. I love it. Also, I mean, Ellicat also gonna be building first item Black Fire Torch. So all of them gonna be having that. I love to see that. Sometimes I prefer watching tier 2 because players are going for the solo queue builds. It's magical to see. Tier 1, everyone is just rushing the tier, rushing Archangel even. But here, people are just the normal solo queue builds. Just pure damage. And let everything up for the fate. And now, let's see this how this Blackfire Torch is put into action. There it is, the damage. First kill is gonna go to Horus Summer, and even there's an ultimate coming out, but it's not gonna be doing too much. Now 4 kills for Horus Summer. Same as Norway. Quite strong members, also quite strong poke now. This is gonna be an absolutely fire Talia. This is not your, you know, this is not your safe. I'm gonna be building Seraph's Talia. No, this is the Blackfire Torch. I'm gonna kill you type of Talia. As now Ligan pops the ultimate, but only for until the others arrive. Raccoon has to flash away from the knockback from Talia. But that would also just mean that Young Gaming is gonna get all the 6 grubs. 6 grubs, 2 dragons so far. They're incredibly ahead. Despite that like one fight that they lost in mid lane, they're still gonna be incredibly ahead. Is it Mo? Maybe on you. Okay, the last grub. The last grub is gonna go for Kareha children, but doesn't even matter. Ultimate from you is gonna be pretty good, but again, no damage from this rumble yet. This rumble is super behind, which I'm surprised to see because usually, like, I would think that the rumble is winning this matchup. But I mean, that's Mal on the other side, quite a strong top laner, so I'm also not surprised at the same time to see that result. Yeah. Now, what is the next move, guys? What is the next move? Well, Liga was kind of found out here. We haven't seen this from the start. He did well. Nice dodging on the ultimate. Yeah, we haven't really analyzed that. Well, they only got 5 grubs, but still, like that's plenty enough. Oh, look at the picture. There was a little bit of an engage from this corner, but nothing big has been used just yet. Okay, in the picture in picture, there has been some poking on both sides. There have been trying to eyeing with some engages, but nothing has happened just yet.
さあ今ラプター周辺ではカレハチルドレンもそのキャッチに動くようなアクションはありましたが、まあ
Both teams are still
視界を広げる
trying to just play their own game. Mao, solo bolo. Yep. There's ultimate. Mao gotta get the solo bolo.
下でソロキルだ
Gonna still go into the minions.
防具しか積んでいないんですけど、
Mao is incredibly strong, man. How is the Cassante winning this matchup? Like, this should not be winning for Cassante, right?
これは大きな武器ですよね、この1対1の強さというのは。
そうですね。シンプルに上回ってのソロキル、そしてアウトアタワー破壊に
It does feel like
ボイドグラブ5体持ってますから。どんどん削
it does feel like that Cassante is hard winning this. Now there's knock-up onto Raccoon. Raccoon is gonna go for the ultimate, not gonna do too much. No, the ultimate from Renata might be changing the game, but no. Wasn't lasting long enough to really make a difference. But meanwhile, oh, the ultimate from Alicat is actually pretty strong. Young Gaming has to be a bit careful, man. They're still winning. Norway wasn't even around for most of the part of the fight. As there it is. There is the combo. The combo is still here. The Rel knock-up into the Talia knock-up. The combo is still very alive. These two guys have seemed like practiced it quite a lot.
そのカウンターアクションでバルサのアルティメットが R に入ってそこからバースで R を落としきるといったところが非常に見事だったんですけど、ここですね、まずそのスカーナーが超えられなかったことが功を奏しましたね。
Yeah, there comes Raccoon. Try to find some engage here, but I mean, he was in the middle of everyone. And even if he got an ultimate, even if the Renata ultimate found 3, they just didn't last too long. Norway on this side got down Raccoon in. Even took a while for him to join the fight back in, but nonetheless, Young Gaming was able to survive with just one loss. And there it is, the knockback. Oh, the back. Wait, have you seen this one? Like the double knockback on the VARREL. And after an incredibly strong early game from Young Gaming, they're still continuing their domination. Mao just 1v2ing here. He doesn't care. Pops the ult. There's all out. Cannot really take that knock at him, but he's still sticking around. He doesn't care. So incredibly strong. Third dragon now for Young Gaming.
カウンターでカレハチルダンがトップの視界を取り返すことができない。かなりまずいですね。そうですね。ちょっとやりたい放題という状況です。ヤンヤンゲーミング。いや、まあオールアウトもないけれども、キラがもうシーン。
Mo, now second round. I'm sure he gets the solo bolo now. Such a good Q. There's the ultimate from you, but I mean, the shield is gonna be eating up most of them. Still gonna be deciding not to pursue this. Still gonna be deciding on not to overextend here. But nonetheless, gotta be retreating now. Ruinous Otakon! We're gonna get a Ruinous Otakon! Third time we're getting a Ruinous Otakon in this game. This new patch has already brought some balance to the force. I mean, there is still like majority of the games still have Voracious. But now this is gonna be the third Ruinous Otakon that we have seen in the LJLs ever since the new patch. The Ruinous Otakon gotta be descending onto the rift. But Otakon is Otakon, and teams can throw for Otakon. Or we're gonna be seeing another throw. You know how these teams love to throw at Otakon. In LCP, it was there you go. Ruinous Otakon has spawned. In the LCP, teams just constantly threw for Atakan. In the LJL it was less likely, but still happened so much as Rakuda is just gonna be going down, but there's the bailout. Horosummer is down, and Tayaki also follows. Rakuda is still alive. For a little while, the Ignite got him down, but now there comes Mao, there comes Liga, and also Norway, the strongest members are still alive. As long as Mao can be the front line, I feel like this is still a winning fight for Younger Gaming. There's ultimate all out. There's the double already for Norway. And Liga is going to be taken down as a 2v2 now, but I'm pretty sure Younger Gaming is going to be winning this one. Alicat, the strongest member, is still there. There's a bit of stun on to Cassandre. I feel like Alicat is going to be retreating here. I'm not sure they can catch him. But oh, Cassandre has too much dashes and even the flashes. There's gonna be all the knock-up just not onto Alicat, but still going in. Mao's still going. Mao's still going. He's not giving it up. He's not giving it up. The Cassandre just gonna be rushing down Alicat. It's gonna be Norway. It's gonna be Norway who gets the kill.
ただ今のヤンヤンゲーミングとしてもちょっと不用意というか狙ってないアクションになってました。
That was like the closest fight, and even that one was close because just like at the start it was like a 1v4, maybe like 2v4.
しかもあれの場合はテレポートがないということで
Tayaki only arrives now. Tayaki goes into to save Horosummer. It didn't work out. They kind of like screwed up the start of the fight. Like at this point, it looked pretty bad. They missed a lot of stuff as well. And while most teams would have thrown this away, they're still so incredibly strong that they came out victorious in that fight as well now. Gonna be picking up on Raccoon after he tried to go for the same play. And this is the Atakan. Infernal spawns like 1 minute about. I'm gonna pop in the headwall just to make sure that at least the guy is gonna be pushing. They're gonna be starting off on Atakan. I have a confession to make, guys. I still have no idea what Ruinous Atakan does. I know that like XP level, something like that. Drops pellets to like give you XP. Something like that. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it on the train. After I'm leaving this stream, I'm gonna read it on the train, I swear. Chat, I swear, I'm gonna be reading it up on the train. I don't know. I never had to know. I never had to know what the Ruinous Atakan does. I never read it. I was so used to the Voracious, I thought it's only gonna be Voracious for eternity. Now Infernal spawning. And it seems like Younger Gaming is the first one there. Infernal Soul, if they take it. And it can Kareha Children even contest it? I mean, Alicat has TP. You has TP if they really wanna go for that. Raccoon is already here. Yu's TP is already here. Coming in. Oh, but that's the knockup is not gonna be happening there, but almost. Oh, wait a second. Norway's down. Norway's down and massive ultimate from Renata. I'm not necessarily sure that Younger Gaming can fight this anymore. Younger Gaming is in a bit of trouble here. I feel like they might have to give up this dragon. This would be just one dragon. I feel like it's better to give it up. Just one dragon. Just wait it out. Just wait it out until Norway is back. I don't think it's a good idea to fight right now. Giving just one. Who am I to doubt them? Who am I to doubt them? But Tayaki had a really other idea than me. He just went in. Horosummer already with 2 kills now. A triple kill for Horosummer. A quadra kill for Horosummer. Oh, the leader is gonna be the one who's stealing it away. I'm sorry. I told you guys to like leave this dragon. Maybe like come back next time maybe for Norway. I wasn't familiar with your game. I'm so sorry. Incredible engage from Tayaki. Even without Talia knockup, just went in with the ultimate as well and just cleaned them up. Incredible fight from Young Gaming. It did look like for a second that Kareha Children may get something. They're so far away from winning this game. How many? Like, is it like a 12k gold lead or something? That is crazy, by the way. They were so close. They got that Norway, one of the strongest members. They got the shutdown, got a really good Renato ultimate. They got so much here. However, they should have just went for the dragon. I feel like they should have just went for the dragon. They kept fighting. They were like, maybe we can well only just corners the dragon, but Taiyaki goes in 3 ultimate into Orikyu, bam, bam, bam into the rockets. Chaining all of those together, beautiful. Absolute beautiful. Taiyaki might just be cutting the tape here, or maybe I'm actually just not familiar with their game. As now there's a stun, there's Norway coming in, not gonna be able to knock up LJL, but there's still gonna be an insane amount of damage. Ligon still coming in, even through the Victor ultimate, as Raccoon is gonna be taken down. The bailout is not gonna be saving him. And is that just a call for Baron? Is that what I wanna know? Is there just a Baron call here? Raccoon is not here anymore, so it should be an easy one. Unless Ligon is taken. No. Norway is gonna be getting that. Well done there. And I feel like they're just gonna clean up the others as well. The damage is insane. Every single member has like a 1 or maybe even 2 items in some case. No, only 1 item. Only 1 item advantage over their enemy. They have at least an item advantage over their opponent. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, they're so incredibly far ahead that they can even end the game here if they want to. 14,000, not 1400, 14,000 of a lead that they are having here. Oh, there's a charm. Haven't even noticed the charm. It's such a perfect charm from Ligon. And next target is gonna be Raccoon, and I feel like this is the end. It's 27 minutes. Ligon is just popping off on the charms. Only LJL is left, but not for long. And that's gonna be an incredibly strong Young Gaming, who are now gonna be qualifying for the playoffs, for the knockout stage. GG's, incredible performance. Norway told me yesterday that even though his favorite character is Gwen, he's actually kind of a Talia main. He just likes all the scary junglers, and oh my, I mean, he's definitely proving that today. What a performance from him. What a performance from Taiyaki as well. Like, I have to just keep praising Taiyaki too. Those REL engages have been incredible. But this is not the final goodbye for Kareha, as they're gonna be still playing tomorrow for the very last playoff spot. But as for Young Gaming, they're gonna be in playoffs. They're gonna be getting that pool 2 slot. Potentially, they're gonna be able to face Reject once again, eventually in the playoffs. Yeah, so far so good. Looking nice. I mean, they have just an incredible lead, obviously. Obviously, incredible lead from the early game. Norway, just absolute most damage with this Talia. Obviously, you can poke for days. So that was just an incredible game, honestly. I love to watch Young Gaming, and we can watch them more. We can definitely keep watching them as they're gonna be in the playoffs. Taiyaki! Welcome everyone. Introduce yourself. The device is not working for me. Okay, and I might not be hearing everything. I just somehow my VS is not working. So you have advanced to the knockout stage. How are you feeling right now? First of all, like, we're very relieved. Yeah, we're very relieved. And yeah, we were happy that we got there so fast. So, you guys were not swapping actually in the early game. And rather went for a gank on the bot side. Even if this was a tough matchup, but went for the bot gank. And that's what you wanted to do. Yeah, we were always planning to, even though we're not swapping and putting ourselves in a hard matchup, we were always planning to go for a gank level 3. So when we saw the enemy was pushing so hard, we just went for it was a good place for gank, and we went for that. Yeah, you guys have snowballed this lead very well. It's very impressive. Are you a team who are like very good with snowballing? Yeah, I honestly feel like we are really strong when it comes to snowballing. And we often like yeah, we have basically when we start snowballing, we're really good just like getting to the smooth. However, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes we overdo it, and sometimes we try to snowball too hard and we don't know how to hit the brakes. Yeah, basically, what about like you know, like the team like team cons, team creation, like what is that? What is the team for? Basically, yeah, but basically just oh, there's so many things now. Basically, yeah, like if the enemy was like giving us advantages, we're gonna take that. We're gonna have someone out from that. Okay, what do you think about today? How was your performance today? Yeah, basically, Mo was getting his Cassante, and he was doing well. Everyone's like, he's like a big boy now. So they were just laughing in comms. So basically, you only lost the reject so far. Oh, sorry, like how have you been preparing? Because like you're so many languages in your team. So Northern's Japanese is actually pretty good. Like he is very fluent in Japanese. Sometimes we have issues like talking to him. Like he is really good shot calling in Japanese, but like us talking to him, he sometimes have hard time understanding that. So we just like talking to him in English when we have to say something. Finally, is there anything you want to say to the fans? Yeah, we have won today, and we are now qualified to the knockout stage, so please keep supporting us in there as well. Thank you very much for the interview. This is Tayaki from Yang Gaming. Thank you. Why is like... I might be just restarting my VLC. Why is it not working? Something broken here. Yeah, when Mao got a solo kill, they were like, you're a big boy. Yeah, I mean, we have seen yesterday interview with Norway. We could see that as well. Like his Japanese is pretty good. Like he can speak Japanese. He had like some issues understanding everything. So I understand that whenever the team is talking to him about some things, like they are usually using English whenever they want to convey something to him. But nonetheless, I mean, he himself has pretty good Japanese. And now we're back to elimination time. Elimination time, we're back there. The next two games are gonna be Clocks versus, I don't even know who they're playing. Clocks versus Velbeli Kaizokudan. We're back to elimination. I'm gonna be honest, Velbeli Kaizokudan's schedule has been kind of rough. Because it's been kind of rough. First, Velbeli Kaizokudan has played against Young Gaming, lost to them. Then won against Black Dog, but like they were always supposed to be lower than them. They lost to VARREL Youth. So it is kind of back and forth. VARREL youth also super weird. They had like good games, they had bad games, but they should have been a pretty strong team on paper. So Velbeli Kaizokudan had like, I would say, somewhat of a strong schedule. When they lost 2 games, that's why they are in the 1-2 bracket. But I do feel like they have more than what the bracket, the results show here. Can I really do that? I guess I can. And they're gonna be playing against Clocks. Now, what you should know about Clocks. Clocks lost to basically every single team so far. They lost to Bravely. They lost to VARREL Youth. And they have beaten Hands. But Hands has been a really, really bad, like they couldn't play games. Like, they lost every single game in OQ. Then they forfeit their 2 games in Swiss, and the 1 game they played was against Clocks. So, Clocks has not really proven themselves, I feel like. I feel like at least Velbeli Kaizokudan's opponents have been incredibly strong. They also have been public screaming, which is nice. They're sharing these their screams publicly. But yeah, I think like Velbeli Kaizokudan had a harder schedule, and that's how they got to 1-2. But Clocks supposed to have an easy schedule. I mean, they also played against VARREL, I guess, but they played against Bravely first round. They 100% should have beaten Bravely. Even if, I mean, they just beaten Black Dog here. But they definitely should have beaten them. So I feel like Velbeli is gonna be a little bit favored here, but again, anything can happen. I don't think either team is that strong. I mean, we are in the 1-2 bracket. Obviously, we are entering this phase when some of these teams are known to throwing, some of these teams are hard. They cannot really keep their team comes together. It's gonna be scrappy. It's gonna be probably scrappy. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna be right back, everyone. I'm gonna put on you some sessions music. But I'll be right back. Be right back. Oops. Oh my. Microphone. All right. Alright, next game. Clouds versus Velbeli. I feel like they played together in they played against each other in open qualifiers, right? Wasn't that like the game when Clocks, like they went to Elder, just like a 50-minute game. They went to Elder as well. And in the end, like Clocks was Clocks was trying to end the game, that they couldn't because they got Elder. Or maybe like they got Elder. They were at the base. They lost it, and the enemy was at the base, and they lost it. It was like a super like back and forth throw. Now there's something like that with Clocks versus VK, as far as I remember. I think I was watching them. I think I was watching that match in OQ, and also I think those two teams have had a public scrim as well. Is this someone else? I just keep knocking up everything amazing. Let me check. I'm gonna check Velbeli's Twitter, but I feel like they might have had a public scrim as well. In which case, I'm gonna just look up what happened there. Let's see, Velbeli. Wait, why don't I have what? Velbeli's. What? Oh, there it is. What Twitter search is so weird. Twitter search is weird. Who did they scream? I just want to find out. Let's see. Man, I really need a break after LJL, man. I'm incredibly sick right now. I'm gonna be going strong, but definitely need a break. Oh, they had a scrim against Black Dog and VARREL. And they did a scrim with them. I don't know why I thought that Clocks also had a. Oh no, they had. Okay. They had this. Yeah. That's what I said. Okay, how did that one end? So they had a public stream against Clocks. Okay, how did that end? When was that? 7 days ago, potentially. I knew it. I know they had a public stream against them. Velbeli has been public streaming a lot, so props to them. Was it this one? No. Wait, what? When did they scream? Am I just stupid? I swear, am I just stupid here or what? Oh, there it is, against Clocks. I think I can show this still, right? Like I can just transform fit to screen. So I'm not gonna harp on it too much. I'm gonna go back to the game soon. But they had a public stream against Clocks. Velbeli played the Anivia, which is interesting. And as far as I can tell, they have lost the game 1. They lost game 1, played Anivia. That was interesting, 100%. Game 2 against Clocks. Played Talia. They have won game 2. Which is a 3 block, it seems like. Game stream is Mazahar. Played a lot. Mazahar against Sabah's Vladimir. So we might be... this is just screams, so I'm not necessarily sure how many of these matchups are going to be seeing. But Velbeli won this screen block 2-1. It seems to be the case. Won the screen block 2-1. So, there is that. But now we are back to the actual game. Let's watch the actual game, what the actual game is happening. There is clocks, Razor, Stick, Saba, the Mockless, Gomamugicha.
飛び出てきたのがキアナというところで、まあ対応がちょっと難しいプレイヤーになっているのかなと思いますね。
さあそれでは続いてベルベリ海賊団のスターターも見ていきましょう。
And also, very Kaizokudan.
ジャングルジャミ、ミッドベルベリ、ABC もちもち、サポートサギリとなっています。
Velbeli is have a little plushie there. What is little plushie doing?
ジャングルのところのテンポを
Just a random little
取ら
plushie.
れてしまって、そこの過激で負けてしまって、
So we are just skimmed through their public scrim against last time around. We have just skimmed through the public scrim. It seems like Velbeli has played a lot of champs. He likes all the champs, a variety of them.
マッチアップ通りのレーニングができるかどうか。
We have seen Velbeli's little doggo. We have seen Velbeli's playing the Anivia. I mean, they lost the scrim, but then the Malzahar as well. He played a lot of stuffs. A lot of different stuffs when it came to that public scrim.
柴犬ですかね、ベリー。
可愛いワンちゃんとあとは
And a little Shiba Inu plushie there.
はい、のがちょっと後ろに可愛いの映ってましたけれども、まずはやっぱりこの一戦非常に昨日からもそうだと思うんですが、まず緊張の戦いもねありますから。
負けたらおしまいというのは。
I'm glad that we were able to watch these two teams having the public scrim against each other.
もう感情ぐちゃぐちゃだと。
I'm always in favor of public scrims, obviously.
そうですね。
I love some public scrims for myself.
勝負をするということがチームとしても経験値非常に大きいものがありますし、その上で勝ったらなおさらですからね。
As now,
さあそれではドラフト見ていきましょう。
we're entering draft.
レッドサイドがベルベリ海賊団。
Clocks banning out the Fiora.
サイドに関しては
Maviki banning out the Katarina. Those are pretty much target bans. Those are pretty much target bans right there.
でしょうねという感じしますよね。
I guess that goes to Galio.
ミッドレーンのところからゲームを崩していく。
Those not Sai's Galio is just a whole another
こ
level.
のきっかけとのチャンピオンという
They're
のは
gonna be banning the Galio, but again,
得意チャンピオンを潰していきたいというところですね。
this is not like that.
ガリオ、そしてスカーナ。
Skarner also
リオバーンということは
lost game. We have seen the Skarner actually almost like saving some of those fights.
ところに対するカウンターピックなのか
Young Gaming was just super strong.
起用というのをちょっと
Incredibly strong. But despite that, still, at least
選手のキャリージャングル
at least this corner was doing pretty well.
まだまだ気になるとかそういったところも
Even through the nerfs,
警戒している
I do feel like Skarner is still a top prio jungler. A lot of target bans here, I feel like. But that's just gonna leave so many OP champs up. Like obviously the top laners in Cassante and Bessa, even the Jace, you can even flex the Jace.
取りやすいという形になりますからね
I wouldn't be surprised if this is Jace.
あとはジェイスもありますけどね
I really wouldn't be surprised if just
結構残ってますし
so many things left up.
ジャングルのところに死んじゃうとか
If the enemy picks up like Cassante, you can even go for Ambassador right after.
時間かけてますね
There's just so many chances still here. They're gonna go for Cassante first? That is interesting. I would have preferred Jace, but
対応できるというピックですね
Cassante, I guess, is a pretty comfy top laner for most tops. Well, there's also Varus. I believe they wanna go for Varus Renata is still up. I feel like Varus Renata is the strongest combo, but well, it's still like Leona available. Anyone of those? We're gonna go for the Maokai. Technically, it could be a triple flex. We have seen top lane and jungle Maokai quite a lot. Could be support as well. I'm not necessarily sure like how common it would be. Not necessarily sure how much Sagri has been playing the Maokai support, but technically it could be like 3 flex. But then we go for Jinx. Together with there's gonna be some hook champion here. I think we have seen a Jinx trash in LCP, but no, it's gonna be the Lulu. The Lulu? Actually, the Lulu is pretty good here. I really like Enchanters. Not Yumi, except for Yumi, obviously. Except for Yumi. But I really like Enchanters. And I feel like Enchanters has been pretty OP for a while now, but pros are just never picking them. Lulu, from all the games we've seen so far, has been incredible. So I do like that pick here as well, especially with the Jinx just gonna be able to buffer up, and Jinx can just, you know, go for those incredible plays. But there's not a Pantheon here. A lot of flex. Only surefire champ right now is gonna be the Varus. I feel like besides the Varus, everything else is just a little random, you know. And anyone can go anywhere still. Because there's the Vladimir. I mean, we know that Saba has played the Vladimir. I mean, we already knew that. Even played in that scream, the public scream they played against Velbeli. Why is also gonna be banned? So many target bans, I have to say though. The Fiora, to some degree the Camille as well, to Gwen. And on the other side there's the Vladimir, the Katarina. So many target bans that you would barely ever see in other matches. Who's gonna be the Aurora? She's gonna be taking the Aurora. Very strong, also kind of flex pick. Though I guess like top lane Aurora hasn't really been in the meta these days, but yeah. Jinx so far is looking pretty happy. And this is looking helping her out. What is VK gonna be picking up? Are they gonna be locking in maybe mid lane? To still leave some flex up, mid lane locking up? Who knows? Who knows? Literally every single one of those can go to every single lane. Like any one of those three can go to top, any one of those three can go to, okay, maybe not mid, but like any one of those three can go to support. Cho'Gath? Wait, it's jungle or mid? What? Mid Cho'Gath? I just watched Broken Blade? What happened? I guess still could be jungle Cho'Gath. Jungle Cho'Gath is like not the worst. Graves? What? What? What is that? Graves jungle? I haven't seen it in years. What? That is such a weird draft. I mean, the Cho'Gath is really OP. Like, it's gonna be there. Okay, I still don't know, man. Could be this still could be mid lane and jungle. I literally have zero idea. I have zero idea. What is this? Maokai top, Karma support, Pen jungle, and Talia mid lane probably. Is this the case here? I think so. So Sagar is gonna get the Karma support. Yeah, okay. That was such an incredible flex. So many flex potential, but I guess I kind of still have to give the game to Clocks here. Clocks have tendency to throw. I mean, they were the team to, before we had so many throws yesterday, they were the team to be known of just pushing on the enemy nexus and then still lose the game. They can definitely throw. They definitely throw. I don't think there is any game that I would say 100% they have won. But this is a pretty crazy draft that we are seeing here. Cho'Gath mid. That runs a Sharon Twitter. Graves, jungle, and Cho'Gath mid has been locked in for Clocks.
テレに対してプレッシャーかけていくという形だと思いますね。ただ、はい。これスワップ起きたとしても両チームとも対応できる形になってますから、ここ面白いですね。
あ、確かにそう。
Yeah, I wonder if there would be swaps here.
ボットの
I
マッチアッ
don't,
プ
I
は
don't, I no idea.
ベリベリ海賊団の方が有利なマッチアップになっています。ジンクスのファームを咎めたいと考えるのであれば、まあ、ベリベリ海賊団としてはスワップせずに当てたいと。
It seems like there's a little bit of a delay here. I feel like games have been advancing pretty well, so I would say this probably I can probably watch 4 of them.
ジンクスが後半のダメージを大きく担っていますから、ジンクスを立てるためにはスワップ
Class vs Velbeli Kaizokudan.
まあちょっとこう得意なピックもありますけれど、まあ、ジンクスがメインになることでは変わりはなさそうですよね。
そうですね。
さあそれでは見ていきましょう。 LJL2025 フォージメインステージ Day7 マッチ3クロックス vs ベルベリ海賊団スタートです。さあ激しいスキルショットの応酬からレイザーの体力が削れていますが、
最近増えてきましたね。ルルサポートで電撃、
うん
ダメージのトレードのところでバ
We finally see some enchanters.
スワップが起きた際に
You love to see that. I love to see that.
サバも電撃にしてますね。
なるほど。
ヘイルブレードかなとも思いますけどしたけれど、そして SS1 は魂の守護が波動が3人です。
なるほど。バース序盤のところこのバーストを生かしながら勝っていくと
いうことのようですね。
そしてスワップはせずですね。
Whoa, that is like the closest I think we've seen the fan vote. Usually there's like a very fan favorite team. This is like the closest I've seen the vote being.
ジャミのスタート位置はワードで捉えられていそうだが、
いや視界が地形で分断されて映ってないですね。
戻ってきても映ってないかもしれない、
映ってないですね。
この後
そしてここから先ミニオンを取っていることをさらに武士を生かしてダメージを取り出しますが、
Cho'Gath mid.
いやうまくシールドで
Cho'Gath mid.
受けましたね。
そうですね。
Incredible. Incredible. I mean, let's see if they can win. I do like kind of prefer Clox's Scrum, not just because they play like weird stuff, but also because it just feels like that. Because it just feels like that the Jinx Lulu is like pretty strong. I really like the Lulu. I think Lulu is in a perfect place right now. I mean, I like the Karma as well. I'm not necessarily sure how much Karma is going to be able to help out the Varus. There's going to be obviously the one-hit Varus, but even then. I feel like they just went for the flexes here. Bro, the Pantheon would have been better. But like, you cannot really go Lethality Varus here. There are so many tanks on the enemy. So it's just really hard, but I think Clox has won this draft. Even with their weird shenanigans. I mean, we have to see. We have to wait how well. We're gonna be playing this a pretty small Cho'Gath for now. A small little Cho'Gath baby. Wait, what's Razor? Wait, those are the wrong colors. What's Razor? Wait, Razor was playing like he was on his own side. Wait a second. Gotta be super deep in, but Stick is also here. I guess they're gonna be forcing out Jinka's flash.
最初のアクションから敵のジャングル借り置いてレベル3になった時点で入っていくというプレイでしたから。
Yeah, that was a pretty deep engagement from the Cassante.
まずはファーストアクション成功させたと。
Well, Stick, which is still running around on these graves.
ちょうどそのタイミングで
Unique champions, I have to say. Also, whenever unique champions are being picked, I cannot help but just at least assume that these are some specialties they have been, you know, practicing them quite a lot. But now Jimmy comes in together with Sagari to shut down this Cho'Gath. Oh, failing the flash. Gonna be failing the flash. That is a pretty huge roll to flash where he's gonna be failing that and gonna be going down. That must be feeling horrible. That must be feeling horrible.
カウンタージャングルできなかったので、ジャングルのルート自体はあまり効率は良くないままになりますね。
そうですね。
ボット側のところからの、ちょうどちらっとチョガスが相手のジャングルのポジション分かった瞬間、これ見てなかったですね。
Yeah, that was a nice knockup. Nice knockup from Velbeli.
9打ってましたから、対面見てましたね。
そうですね。
And it's just unfortunate. Unfortunate. The failed flash also has to use the TP to come back to lane. And I mean, on paper, Velbeli should be the stronger team, so I guess like no surprises really. But I really thought that this drop is gonna be enough for Clocks to get them over the finish line. However, Mochi on his waters is just still kind of keep going onto the Lulu. Flashing in? Mochi? What's up with flashes today? People are losing their mind when they're flashing. People are absolutely losing their mind when it comes to when to flash.
なんならレイザーもこれカバーでテレポート使ってますから、やっぱりちょっと突発的なアクションだったように見受けられますが、ただそれでもジンクスに
They're just flashing for fun.
ローテーションもかけてますね。
Now something will happen out the mid lane. They really need to shut down this Cho'Gath. Level 6 already available. He's gonna start getting the stacks soon. Maybe in this fight. Oh, Jimmy is very slow. Jimmy is very low. Gonna get taken down. I mean, he still picked up 2 grubs. Over the last one is gonna go to stick. No full camp. Rider sideways. Cho'Gath just gonna go back to the mid lane. I was like kind of expecting Cho'Gath to just start eating. We still have to wait a little bit for that, it seems like.
ベルベリ海賊団としてはトップとミッドのラインの維持というのができるできないの判断が若干遅れたせいで、その影響で、ジャミが倒されてしまいましたね。そこの判断が早ければ
So far it's like fine. It's definitely fine for Clocks.
手だけ抑えて下がるというところもできていただけに惜しかったですね。
They can definitely still start the scaling.
コントロールワードでもしかしたらこれしか消されている可能性はあるんですが、ただドラゴンに触り続けている。
Yeah, they just have to make sure that this Cho'Gath is gonna get everything he needs. Velbeli gonna be going for the dragon after over there, as now there's the swap coming from Clocks. Sticker's gonna get found out here, but he knows that as well. So we're going back a little less extra now. But I guess we have a Cho'Gath in the game, so yeah, just don't expect high octane action in the early game. The fact that we had those 2 like flash fails is already pretty big. I wouldn't really expect this Cho'Gath to just pop off until there is a moment to get at least a few ultimates up. But on the other side, Velbeli is not gonna be Norway. Not gonna be Norway, not gonna be building the Blackfire torch, it seems like. It seems like that is gonna be, unfortunately, an Archangel into the Seras. A little bit safer type of Talia. Damocles also getting pretty fat here. Gonna get so much plate for just himself. The Smoker is not gonna be that good in the defending that it seems like. They has some AoE damage, but still not gonna be too good just cleaning up those waves. Brinks is definitely gonna be just out clearing him.
あのレッドバフ右側のワードに早めにベルベリ海賊団としては気づきたいですが、さああの右のワードでバレている。
Top lane might be jumping in. Oh, just once again gotta go into Jimmy. It's gonna be actually Gomamugicha who's getting the kill. That's gonna be the first 3 kills onto Clocks. They're gonna have the first feat. Now are they gonna go for the turret potentially? There's so many members here, maybe even going for the dive. Right after Graves finishing up, stealing away the golems. They might just be getting the feat right here, right now. So this is still a pretty strong turret. There is still quite a lot of plates left on there. It's not that easy. And in this time, the others are arriving as well.
ベイビー海賊団としては取ろうとしているわけですけど、それがバレてるので、クロックス側には強くなっていないと。
この視界状況ですね、やはり。
見えてますからね。
And yeah, once again, unfortunately, the Pantheon has been caught out. Did it happen like the last time around as well? Pretty sure it did. Clogs just likes to play in the enemy jungle. I feel like they're just there all the time. Now the second camp has been started by Velbeli. They need only 2 to get the might. But obviously getting the 5 would mean that their push potential is just that stronger. They're still fighting here. I feel like Talia is a little bit further away. She can only join the fight now. As the teams are all grouped up, who's gonna be the one who starts off the fight? The Moglis from far away. He's gonna be the one. There is an excited Jinx. I feel like Jinx is getting this one. Getting super excited. Still goes in. The Blue Haps as well. And there it is. Clocks! The comp comes alive. Double kill! Double kill! For the Cho'Gath. Getting the stacks up now. Getting bigger. And Damocles also got a few kills here in this fight. And with this one, I do feel like Clock's comp is finally coming alive. It feels like finally Cho'Gath is getting to the point when he becomes an unkillable demon. Well, you can on the picture you can also see that Clock's gonna be getting the turret. That means first turret. That means the feat. They're gonna be earning themselves a feat. The Moglis was preemptively, I feel like, cleansed. I'm not sure what he was expecting, but preemptively cleansed. Doesn't even matter. We're dealing so much damage here. And the Cho'Gath starts to do damage. Let me tell you that one. Cho'Gath definitely starts to do some damage. Yeah, first turret taken for Clocks. The UI doesn't show it, but they already had the feat. Yep, Jinx is super. Wait, what? Jinx is like that. Jinx like 2000 ahead of the Varus. What? I mean, I know that she was strong, but like this strong? That is an incredible lead, even compared to any of his teammates. That is an insane. What? Is he just that good at CSing, or I mean, he got like 3 kills so far, so there is that. I guess like this 3 or some kills that he got and also has something to do with that, but okay, now talking about him, he's just gonna be going down, but there's ultimate that's gonna be taking down the Lost Breath, gonna be taking down Mochi Mochi. Gonna be putting him even more behind with that. Yeah, 4 kills for him, for Damocles now. Was a massive CS lead. I was like, there is no way that he just got ahead out of, you know, just normal kills. There's an incredible CS lead as well. Yep, nom. Nom nom nom. Gonna be eating up the dragon. What is the sound? Am I going crazy? I hear like a very, very deep sound.
ボットに対してチョガスやグレーブスがポジション取ってるというのもしっかり取った上での3つの判断ですからね。いいキャッチでしたね。こういった形で人数アドバンテージができるところ、バントンであればアルティメットを使って生み出せますから、こういったキャッチを繰り返していくともとても重要になってきますね。
さあリフトヘラルドが湧く前にリフトスカドルのコントロールをベレベリ
Alright.
取ることができました。
What is next? Razor on the top side.
ですがここに介入することは難しい。ボットサイドをサバがプッシュしているのに対してベレベリが対応に向かっています。ミッドラインをフリーでプッシュしている。
What are they doing now?
なんとかキャッチの圧力をかけていくわけですけど、まあ基本的にはやはりクロックスカーが
Quite a huge lead for
押
Clocks.
しているという形になりますから、
They're
すぐさま判断
they're
を
definitely leading this game for now.
広がっていくという状況になりま
And I
す。
do feel like that their comp is gonna be just so much stronger as we enter late game. Cho'Gath, obviously gonna be a monster. The Jinx as well, obviously gonna definitely have some time to get her items.
あいいの完成を
Lulu gonna be helping out everyone. I just feel like there's not really a time when Velbeli would be able to come back to this game like there is, and there's no time when their comp would be just outscaling Clocks. It does feel like that Clocks is unless they're throwing, unless they have like a match versus throw, they're probably gonna be winning this one. This looks pretty one-sided for now. Even if they're not a perfect team, even if Clocks definitely makes mistakes, it seems like they're constantly just stronger and stronger. However, I mean, we all know that Clocks in Open Qualifier had multiple games when they were at the enemy nexus and they still troll. They threw like a 10k lead or something crazy like that, maybe even more. So I guess like you never know with Clocks, but this comp is gonna be incredibly strong for now. Is the silence coming from Saba? There's no good angle to go in for this Cho'Gath. But now the Graves has been called out. There's Kasante coming from the flank. Using the ultimate to take down Udon. And it feels like Jinx is gonna be taken down. They're not Jinx, not the one who got the kill, but nonetheless there's an excitement. She gets excited, getting another one. Gotta go to Razor. And with this one, it feels like Clocks now looking for the turret. They're actually quite low here. I might have to be a little careful. Lulu is still there if you put up the shield, but they're still gonna be low. Better to leave it now. Also, Graves is now just doing the Herald.
だし、まあ相手がリアクションしてミッドに合流してきたところに対してもうワンアクション狙うというのはやはり難しい。
They're nearing 10,000 of a lead on the Clock side. Well, is it just the kills? Like, how are they having such a huge gold lead? That is not normal. Yeah, Jinx starting the fight with this one, getting the speed buff.
自由にダメージを出せるという状況になっていると。バルスもチョガスにマークされていて、アルティメット、グレーブスに合わせるということはさせてもらえなかったですね。
フラッシュもダウンさせられていました。
Alright.
ここの判断ですよね。
There's a specs.
ミニオンから取っていない。
本当ですね。
Oh, just like, yeah, no minions, no minions. Haven't taken a single minion with this. Only champs and objectives. Real Cho'Gath's only champions. Champions also give more stuff, right? Talia only has the Seraphs now. That's why I really dislike this build. You're falling behind and it's just like... I guess like you need safety, but you're not gonna do too much. It's gonna be just utility. I mean, Talia has good utility, so it's like not the worst. I just hate it more when it's like the Mal, who doesn't have any utility basically. And there's zombie. Herald onto the turret, no mites, but still gonna be taking it down pretty fast. Gonna be going for the second one as well. Wanna go for the second one? Are they gonna engage under the threat? They're definitely gonna be taking it down. They're super strong right now. As though they're gonna be going onto Saba, but there it is, ultimate onto Saba. That's a massive Cho'Gath. Little ultimate is gonna be helping him out, and actually gonna be going pretty low here. No, there's still a flash available for him though. Just from the side, gonna be knocking them out. Bum 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 bum. Still getting everyone. Saba and Uva died here so far. I mean, surely somebody's gotta be. Surely Razor is dead, but no. They're taking down everyone, not a single casualty. And we get Voracious. And we get Voracious in the end. To be fair, early game was again not the most active. Early game was not too active. When you have a Cho'Gath, you can imagine Cho'Gath is not really being aggressive in the early game, rather just take a step back and trying to just get fed up. Just try to farm, get strong, start eating, and that's exactly what he did. But now, this is gonna be a pretty strong Cho'Gath. Lulu ultimate, plus his ability stacks. This Cho'Gath is getting close to invincible status. I mean, not now, but soon enough. Soon enough. Clocks is playing on the edge, by the way. Like I get that like enemy was also low, but they had like Varus and all those champs. I feel like one of the Varus Q would have been able to take any one of them down. There is the Atakan, Voracious Atakan.
先ほどギリギリではありましたけれど、結果的にはうまくいったので、その分だけの有利が手に入りましたね。そうですね。さあ。
Yeah, I don't really think there was any chance of Velbeli Kaizokudan picking it up.
ボールは流れたが間に合わなかった。近くにいるのはレイザーなのでちょっとアクションは取れない。そのままトップサイドプッシュに向かいますダモクレス。
And for now, it definitely looks like Clocks finally gonna be able to close out one of their games. I mean, we have seen these two teams screaming against each other. That time, Velbeli has won 2-1. But even then, I guess like even then, Clocks has one game won, so in the BO1, that's the only thing that matters. Oh my god. Look at what are you doing here if you're Karma? Just on 2 screens away. So many poke ultimates rather. Poke ultimates from Clocks. And this might just be the end. I mean, they're not the healthiest. There's the Lulu ultimate to keep Saba alive. They got a few inhibs here. Are they gonna go for more? I don't think so. They have thrown so much in this occasion. They're not gonna go for more. They know what it feels like to be at this stage and still lose. So they're probably gonna be keeping, like, playing it safe. They just get as much as they can without risking anything. I guess that they had the Voracious though. I guess I don't really get it. They had Voracious. I feel like with the Voracious they might would have been able to fight it. But I guess like the death timers are so incredibly low. They've been just a waste anyways. The timers are so super low right now. And they still have the force life. I'm not sure for how long. From what I can tell, it's about to run out. The little icons. From what I can tell, it's about to run out in the next maybe 10 seconds. Can they do something meanwhile? Saba, if you wanna die, die now. If you wanna die, die now. Amazing. Amazing. Gonna get the damage down, gonna get a kill. Gonna be withdrawing. No death Cho'Gath here. Just the moment the first life was running out. Now look at this, no first life anymore. I was like, hey Cho'Gath, if you wanna die, die now. If you wanna get some kill, gonna go down, that is the time to do it. Clocks now on the last inhibitor turret. Razer are just going for the flank in their own base. That gets crazy. I'm gonna be picking up Udon. Udon is getting very low, but Razer has to be careful. There's the ultimate pop by Kasante, but even through the Lulu ultimate, he's gonna be going down. They have to be careful a little bit. And there's Saba still here. The Saba is playing pretty aggressive. Doesn't matter, gonna get a kill, gonna get massive damage. Oh my goodness, never mind. Holy! There's an excited Jinx right here. Double for Damocles. The Saba's Cho'Gath is just gonna be running over Velbeli Kaizokudan, running over the dreams. And it does feel like this is the end. Well, even the knock-up there, even the knock-up on Talia. And with this one, Clocks gotta be living at least for another day. Gotta be making it to the 2-2 bracket, but unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Velbeli Kaizokudan. I feel like Velbeli Kaizokudan had a pretty hard schedule coming into this particular match. They had a pretty hard schedule. They were unfortunately have came here, the 1-2 bracket, the life on the line, but they couldn't close out. They couldn't take. They couldn't find another lifeline. They were not able to really advance even further. They were a very vocal team. They're like posting a lot. They had a lot of public screams. But unfortunately, I have to say, Clocks' draft is astronomically better. It's a little bit unorthodox, you know, not your average champions, but I liked a lot. I definitely liked Clocks' draft a ton. Their scale is incredible. We have seen Cho'Gath being played and Lisi, though that was top lane, but nonetheless, we have seen it together with the Jinx. It wasn't even a really late game, they were just like also stomping early. But like even if they kind of fell behind, like they would have always just scaled better anyways. They would have always just scaled better. That is crazy, by the way, how the Grace is almost the same damage as the Lulu. That is crazy.
25分で決めましたね。
1万ゴール差つけるの20分というところ、本当に早く、素早く、ゲームテンポを作っていたと思います。ベリベリ海賊団としては、トレードとか、もしくは人数差を作り出すためのアクションといったところがちょっとこの試合、なくて、がっつりぶつかってしまう選択をよく取っていたので、まあ、ゴールド差、装備差がは生きる形での集団戦ということになってしまいましたね。
ベリベリ海賊団、そのインタビューでも答えて社会人の方が多いというところで、お休みを取っていただきながら参加してくださっていたというところで、結構その応援したいなというところもあったと思うんですけども、残念ながら。
Is my mouse going wrong or what's happening here?
まあ次のストームでしたか。の出場というのも、まあもうすでに募集かけているというところもあって、この王子で得た経験というのを生かして、彼の活躍を期待したいですね。
ぜひ参加してほしいですね。
はい。
さあそれではインタビューの準備整ったということですので、SS1 選手にインタビューしていきたいと思います。
SS1 Stick is gonna be the one. Welcome, welcome.
さあ、連戦というところでね、厳しいスクリーンの中でも今日も1勝勝ち取ったというところでございますけれども、今の気持ちいかがですか?
Yeah, Bit, you have won the leading. You have won after. How do you feel now? Yeah, it feels great. How do you feel before today?
ゲームを動かしたいと思って、今日はジャングル好きなことやらせてくれって言って。
Yeah, like why are you jungling? Yeah, it's like how did the jungle pick happen? I mean, I just like one of the jungle who was able to like roam around and they were like, yeah, Grace is a good pick. Yeah, especially when you got the red buff at the first, I was very impressed. Like, was this something you got to wanna get the first red buff and then forcing out the enemy?
でブルーバフ覗いたんですけどいなくて。
ウルフのワードに移んなかったです。
Oh, so I was trying to get the blue buff, but I've already taken the blue buff,
すぐに赤バフ行き
so I couldn't get it.
赤バフ行きました。
That's why I went to the enemy, red buff.
アクションをしていましたし、あと一つきっかけだったなと思うのがボットレーンの AD キャリーがキルトレードとか、
Another question I want to ask.
早い段階で起きましたが、あそこも一つきっかけだったのかな。
The bot lane AD was in trading kills. Ended up getting like I ended up getting a lot of kills earlier on. Oh, there was a communication there, like how would you drive Varus? How did it happen? I don't remember. I don't remember either, honestly. I have no idea what they were talking about, like the bot, the Varus dive, I don't remember. So it also seems like that your team fighting was pretty good. It was like, are you like really good with team fights? Yeah, our team fighting is really good. We're a team like that. But I want to ask something of someone else on your team. The mid Cho'Gath. Your build is incredible. It's just rocket belt, full AP Cho'Gath build it was. Like, did you prepare this beforehand? You haven't seen it? Stick is like, I've never seen this. I didn't know about my mid laner was doing such things. Like, I didn't know my mid laner was doing such things. I didn't know about this. I said the rocket belt. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Oh no, sorry. I understand the rocket belt. I don't know why the mask, the Leandris. I don't know about the others. I understand the rocket belt, but not the others. Consider practice. This is like the second time. Yeah, this one you haven't done that much practice so far. This is like we're only able to practice twice this month, but still, you were really good, and I'm looking forward to your games tomorrow. If you win tomorrow, then you get to the playoffs. If you lose tomorrow, you out. How are you feeling as a team? How are you feeling as a team? How are you feeling as yourself? We just want to win. I want to win. Our team just want to win. That's all. That's what we want. Just want to win tomorrow. Farrell, is there anything you want to say to your fans? Yeah. Please keep supporting us. We're doing our best to win tomorrow. Thank you very much. It was SS1 from Clocks. Thank you for the interview. Thank you. What is happening with the mouse? I have to, like, after the stream, I'm gonna restart my computer. I need to like scroll like 5 million rows to finally get to where the volume level was. I literally have to like 5 million rows. When I'm doing like one by one, it's working, but it's like sometimes it's just like when I'm like doing like 2 in a row. It's such a weird bug. When I'm doing like 2 in a row, it's like doing a weird stuff. I'm not sure if there's like a VLC update or something, but it's just weird. Now, VARREL Cap versus Nightcap coming up now. I'm pretty sure I can watch that match as well. Like, I haven't checked my train, but I'm fairly certain I can also watch that one. VARREL Youth versus Nightcap. Both teams are actually in the 2-1 bracket, so we're watching on the 2-1 bracket. Nightcap has only won against Velocity and Bravely, who are, I feel, like kind of a lower type of teams, but VARREL used only victory also against Clocks and Velbeli, those two teams we have just watched. So I'm not necessarily sure about them. Like, I'm not necessarily sure. Both teams have kind of struggled. VARREL Youth came in as like not necessarily favorites, but like I feel like people expected them to be better than this, and I mean they only lost 1 game, but I feel like people were expecting them to like show up. Their schedule was also easy, so I'm not necessarily faulting them for that, obviously. But it's gonna be their time now to prove it. VARREL is known for their youth program. There were a lot of people part of that previously. For example, Just Focus was not playing for Burning Core. Just Focus was part of VARREL Youth. They have a lot of members there. Or just practicing, getting coaching from Upperman. That's also Upperman's team. Like he's not the coach, but like he's the face. Okay, I guess like for VARREL's youth programs. So there's definitely gonna be some heat here. As now this match is gonna be for who gets. Oh, there's a lot of timer. I'm not. I think I can watch the next game. So this next match is gonna be for who advances to the playoffs. And right after, we have 2 elimination matches, I think. Oh, no, sorry. Am I crazy? Are there less elimination games or what? There is 3 of them. So there is like Black Dog, Clocks, Velbeli. Oh, I'm crazy. No. It's just like all in order. I'm stupid. So yeah, now we've seen an elimination match. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Velbeli Kaizokudan. But next time, right now, we're gonna be seeing a Nightcap versus VARREL Youth. Whoever wins is gonna be in playoffs. Whoever loses has one more chance tomorrow, but that's all. No more chances. Tomorrow there is no more chance. That's how Swiss works. And everyone, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna put on once again the good sessions music. Putting up some session music. I'm gonna be right back right after. We're back. Also, oops. We're back. let's see how my buses, well, not bus, train is going. Are there any delays right now? Let me check. Yeah, there are major delays. Holy. What? It's amazing, there are major delays in trains. Okay, mine, the one I'm going with is not started yet, but still. Hello, Kurami. Hello there, Kurami. You came to watch last game, but that's gonna be my last game. If you're curious about the rest of the games. Hello, Kurami. My cat is here. My cat is brushing herself. So if you guys curious about what happens after, I'm gonna be watching DFM V3 tomorrow alongside Weekend Win versus Burning Core. I'm gonna be watching those games tomorrow. Tomorrow before the very last day of this stage. Before this, I'm gonna be starting the stream like 2 hours earlier or something like that. I'm gonna be starting the stream 2 hours earlier, and we're gonna be watching those together. But yeah, but as for now, this is gonna be the last game we're watching. Nightcap versus VARREL Youth. Because then I have to go. The remaining games are gonna be watched tomorrow. We have to say goodbye to 2 more teams, Black Dog and Velbeli Kaizokudan. We have to say congratulations to Young and Gaming as they're advanced to the playoffs, and we're gonna do the same to one of the Nightcap or VARREL Youth. Now the spots for playoffs are getting narrower and narrower every single day. So we don't know what's happening there. We don't know who's getting there. Today we're gonna be definitely seeing 2 more teams. VARREL Youth or Nightcap? I would say VARREL Youth probably, but we'll see. And then we also gonna have Weekend Win versus Burning Core at the end of the day, which is, I'm not gonna watching that. I'm gonna be watching that tomorrow. But nonetheless, I would say I would predict Burning Core probably. I feel like their game against Spirit Quads Gaming was a little underwhelming. The draft is not the best. Spirit Quads Gaming just absolutely stomped. But still, I feel like they can definitely make playoffs 100%. And as for the rest of the teams, I mean, we'll see. We'll see who's gonna get into the 2-2 group as well. Because I have to leave early, we're not gonna be seeing the Drosh Rider. We're gonna watch that tomorrow. Or are we gonna be? I don't even know if I'm gonna watch it tomorrow, but I'm just gonna skip it. But now let's enter the last match for me today. Because I have to leave right after. Let's enter the last match for today, which would be Nightcap on one side, Pearl, Sisapel, Nangning, Saru, and LJL. Hello, Kurami. My cat has arrived, of course. Hello, Kurami. I don't see my screen because of you. Where is my cat? I'm holding her tail. What are you doing here, Kurami? Come on. Kurami. She's gonna be going to sleep. The enemy, VARREL Youth. KK, Hades, Competitive, Raki, Osaki.
前回の試合でも見事な試合をバレルユース見せてくれましたからね。非常に綺麗なスノーボール。
I feel like VARREL Youth has, again, didn't have the best performance, but they are better, I think, than what their score shows. I do feel like they're better.
一番なんか印象が変わったチームが個人的にはバレルユース。
そうですね。開幕の試合と比較しても大きくチーム成長してますからね。
やっぱりその緊張等々もあったと思うんですけれども、そのなんかマクロゲーム。
I feel like VARREL Youth has kind of struggled in terms of, I mean, they had a really easy schedule, but even then, I feel like they did struggle a little bit. I feel like they can still make playoffs, even if not today, then tomorrow, depending on who they get. Obviously, depending on who they get. DFM and V3 both in the 1-2 bracket is crazy. I feel like that's the team that whoever wins there, that's the team that everyone wanna dodge in the 2-2 group. I feel like we're gonna be already missing out some, like quote-unquote stronger teams. Because we already have V3 versus DFM, which is... V3 had a pretty bad performance, like they actually just had a pretty bad performance. But I do feel like they're better than that, like... It's really weird to see them playing against DFM for elimination, and there is no world where both of those teams can make it to playoffs anymore. It's just a little weird to see.
トップのパール選手が2023年、2024年とともにアカデミーチームで練習してきたプレーヤー、そして面白いのがその19歳のササペル選手がチームリーダーでコーラー務めている。
Yes, Sasapel is the leader. Pearl has played together with the V3, their academy team. Sorry, was it V3? Yeah, I think he was with V3, but I'm not sure.
初めのインタビューでちょっと答えてくださいましたけれども。
Well, we're gonna have interviews now.
そうですね。途中からね。
We're talking about the first interviews.
はい、いい仕事してますよね。
そうですね。やっぱりロゴがあると、なんかやっぱイメージつかみやすいっていう。
そうですね。今ちょっとこっちに出てますけど。
ありますね。どうしてもそのなかなかこう用意するのもね、デザインがあったりして大変だと思う。
Yeah, Nightcap is literally a nightcap. As you can see, they're talking about how funny their logo is.
頭の中でつきやすいというか。
It's like I like their image a lot, like their logo a lot. It's literally just like a knight that has a cap. That's it. Like a knight with a cap. Bans are, as you can imagine, there are no one tricks here. There are no one tricks here who would be target banned. I guess like LJL is barred maybe. That is like the only thing close to one tricking that I would imagine. But I'm not necessarily sure if they would ban the bard. LJL is definitely playing the bard the most, but it does feel like that's not like always, it's just situational. And I haven't really seen that many teams banning the bard against him, but we'll see. Also, I wouldn't necessarily think that bard is first pickable. But we'll see, as Lost ban. Their jungler still up. Varus still up. We've seen a lot of Varus today. But it's not this corner, obviously, this corner. We have also seen a corner today. Was pretty strong, and it's just gonna be Cassante first pick all the time. It's gonna be Cassante first pick. I feel like every single game had a Cassante first pick so far. I guess it's gonna be an Ambessa now. Ambessa for VARREL, I would imagine. Yep, that's how the top lane usually goes. That's how the top lane is. And who's available? Nocturne, I guess. I mean, if they would really want to go for something easy to execute. The Nocturne is not really banned as much in LJL. It's definitely more of an LCP champion. In LCP, like every single jungle plays the Nocturne. But it's just gonna be a Corki. Locking that in. Could be bot lane, could be mid lane. I feel like we have seen a little more bot lane Corki so far. But obviously, both are still possible with the AP jungler. Now, just talking about Nocturne. There's a Nocturne. It's gonna be with Aurora. Pretty strong combo. You can like Nocturne, Altin. The OG combo is obviously with the Oriana, but the Aurora also can just trap the people in while the Nocturne going. Like, this is like a pretty insane engage tool as well. And the reply is gonna be a little bit of safetyness with this Yun Zhao. That ultimate, just to make sure in those scenarios there's at least some safety nets.
ちょっともうベタ足は出しづらい環境になりましたね。これでバレリウスは。
そうですね。そしてまあ後期をミッドで使うのかボットで使うのかも重要になってきますが。
Caffeine, I need caffeine.
オーロラ相手であれば後期当ててもいいような印象ありますけど、魔法ダメージの
So far it's a pretty strong comp actually for Nightcap. I mean, I don't even know if I can really give VARREL the benefit of the doubt anymore. They haven't really had like a super pop-off game, but again, like their schedule was pretty easy, so I guess like they couldn't really have a pop-up game. But nonetheless, strong start for Nightcap. I definitely prefer that draw for now. No, Asante is super strong. Obviously Aurora, and obviously the Nocturne. Gonna be insane. Betting the Ashe is probably good for them. I really don't like the Ashe comps. What else would they ban? Kaisa? Isn't it the best to just go Ezreal Leona here for NCP? I feel like for Nightcap it's just Ezreal Leona angle here. Ezreal Leona would be just really OP. Having a little bit of a range as well as obviously the Leona ultimate, just another insane engage tool to just stop people from doing anything. There's the Leona ban from themselves. So this time the Braum for VARREL. But I guess like it's gonna be helping them a little. The Braum would kind of make it that Ezreal would be a bad pick here. So is a Misfortune. I guess that the Braum is good in a sense that it just stops Ezreal in Misfortune. Is it gonna be the Jinx again? The Zeri would be pretty fun, but I'm not necessarily sure if Sari would be going for the Zeri. The Zeri Lulu, I think, would be OP. Just to like actually make it so that Night's out and you just go crazy. Oh, wait a second. I actually put me in coach. Put me in coach. Oh, maybe I should play League of Legends. I don't really play League of Legends. It has been years since I played League of Legends last time around, but maybe I should. Maybe I'm actually smart. Who knows? And they just made Azir. I really don't like this comp. You can't have Azir versus Corki if you pick both of them for your own team. I just don't like this comp, guys. VARREL's comp I feel like is, I mean there is some tools, you know, some defensive tools. And Besta can go in, do some damage, but it's like it's all dying on Corki, and Zeri just gonna massively outscale the Corki, like incredibly outscale. VARREL's killing is not too bad, but I feel like this is Nightcap. I feel like Nightcap is just winning this. I really like their comp. I just love Nocturne comps, especially when it's like so aggressive, so explosive, literally like with the Zeri. Also, you can have like the Lulu ultimate Nocturne as well. Like if the Nocturne would need to go into like dragons, like if they're behind, let's just say that they fall behind, then let's just say the Nocturne needs to like steal away a Baron or Dragon Soul, something like that. Lulu can just ult the Nocturne, just send him in. I feel like there is so much flexibility, like how they can fight, and even if they dictate the game, Nightcap's engage is gonna be incredible. So Zeri and Aurora. It's just like Zeri wants some space and like just destroy the space, and Aurora provides that. It is just such a good well-rounded comp, I'd say, from Nightcap. And even if they're behind, Lulu can just, you know, as I said before, send in the Nocturne. And Zeri is just gonna be scaling. Like, I guess like the Corki skills as well, but Zeri is gonna be scaling hard. So because of that, I would say that I'm preferring 100% the comp. I'm definitely gonna be preferring Nightcap here. Well, we'll see. I mean, if VARREL gets a few early kills here, it might be a different story. We're gonna be rushing it down already one CS for Hades. Chat, I might be changing my mind. I think VARREL is winning this. Already 1 CS for Hall. That's a remake. They're gonna go pretty deep in. They've also like super aggressive. Like, I'm not sure if you guys have seen this, but like they didn't even like hide in bushes. They were just running, like just stomping through the jungle. I guess they're trying to find out if there is any swap happening, but oh, Zeri gonna be noticed just now. Are they gonna be changing their minds? Doesn't seem like so. Yeah, there's gonna be normal lanes coming in. There's gonna be the normal lanes happening.
なのでプレスアタックにしましたね。これはもう集団戦の形、ダメージの出し方というところでこのルーンの選択は切り替わってきます。なるほど。いろいろ使えますもんね。そうですね。征服者も、本当に多分アフターショックとガーディアン以外は味色はいけるんじゃないですか。エアリーもあるし、水星もあるし、征服者。Alright, let's see. Obviously, I feel like the game is gonna be a little. This is just so name power. I told you guys. This is the fan vote is always gonna be preferring the big brands. I do feel like Nightcap. I mean, originally I would have put them like 4 to 60. After this draft, I'm definitely leaning towards Nightcap, like maybe 60-40. But the fan vote is always gonna be preferring the famous teams with the followings, obviously. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, got it. Oh my god. I was like, okay, I know that like, the jungle pad is taking damage, but I'm like, I wasn't sure exactly like how long it takes for the patience to run out. I wasn't sure, but it worked out. You know it better than me. I know. No, so Spell is gonna be coming in here, not finding anything. I'll be losing a lot of time for him actually. He's gonna be pretty behind. And once again, that was a really good play by Hades. We wanna delay that level 6 as much as possible. As soon as Sastapal hits level 6, things might be dangerous. You wanna delay that as much as possible. Just make sure this Nocturne cannot play the game. Waiting for the Scuttle. Scuttle just spawning, right? I feel like. Yeah. We're debating the Scuttle, but again, I cannot really do much here, I feel like. They're just invading in return. He really needs a level 6. Competitive is super low, but I don't think there's necessarily gonna be any ganks until level 6. Hades is definitely like, you know, jumping around. Or the level 6 compared to level 3 from Sastapal. That is not going well for Nightcap so far. VARREL is just absolutely destroying this early game. Sastapal is gonna be super behind in the jungle camps. Yeah. Hades' only plan is to just delay the Nocturne. Delay the level 6 as much as possible. Waste his time. Go on paths such as he's gonna get confused. Just make Sastapal at level 6 as late as possible.
That is the main goal for VARREL. And Hades is doing a very good job with that, I have to say. And now they can just, all they can just hope for, as the other lanes are winning until then. That is the main thing to be hoping for here.
さあこれで春ですもリコールですがかなりゴールドモットのリコールになったでしょうか。互いにファーム数は同じですがトンネル掘りを購入。
KK としては CS こそ若干落としてはいたものの、
はい、
ダメージの取れと
Alright. KK will be pushing the minions on the turret. TP coming in from the Cassandre. Not much is happening. I would assume TP is also... Or maybe a TP is not even coming from KK. There might be a cheater recall, but I guess that there are a lot of minions there. There might be a TP coming. Yeah. Never mind. KK gonna be TPing anyways.
ボットレーンのところで後期がウェーブを押し付けましたからね。これどうしてもゼリアでファーム積まなければなりません。ボイドグラブがどうするか。
Now, level 5 versus Sosapel. Actually gonna be ahead of Hades. I'm not sure what Hades is doing, but Sosapel is actually gonna be a little bit ahead now. After that early lead for Hades now, Sosapel is taking it back. One more level until level 6. And that's exactly what Sosapel is waiting for. Hades is gonna go for the grubs on the top side. I don't necessarily think there is a way to stop that. I feel they're just gonna be theirs. They're gonna be trading that for a dragon in exchange.
いいプレーですよ。ただオーラがしっかりとミッドラインカットしますね。そうですね。さらにはデリがボットのウェーブプッシュしてますから、やはり後期も同様にファームしなければ。
Wanna be just a normal trade? The grubs for dragon. We've seen this so many times.
さあオブジェクトトレードになります。ボイドグラブ3体を抑えていくのはバレルユース。それに対してナイトキャップはドラゴンを獲得しました。これでカウンターでブルーバックのところ入っていけるかどうか。
Nocturne needs one more camp for level 6. Gonna be choosing the blue for that. Level 6 is coming very soon. After taking blue, he's gonna have level 6. And potentially immediately using that as well. Potentially immediately using it. Osaki is gonna be finding him though. He really needs to get it. He really needs to get it. There you go. Level 6. Such a painful early game for Sosapel. Every single member from VARREL was trying to just delay the level 6, trying to put him behind. That was an incredibly hard early game to play, but level 6 is now available for him. Because now there's going to be the ultimate used by Pearl. And Sosapel is now having the ultimate. Can use it anytime. Holder's still going to be annoying him, but with the ultimate, it's a bit different story. As ultimate pop for Zeri. Zeri is gonna be taking some damage to them, but it's not gonna be enough. All level 6, I mean, use the level 6 ultimate, but this is way too early for the Zeri to be doing some serious damage. We have to wait a little bit longer for that to happen, for Zeri to pop off. But at least Nocturne is level 6. Like that was the most important. Among all those obstacles, he was able to get to level 6 without the team hard losing. And also level 6 was like fine, it wasn't even super late. He was adapting well to all the obstacles that VARREL Youth was throwing at them. I definitely feel like that Nightcap is now in a very good spot to close out this game, but they have to win a team fight. And Nongning also has to take some farm. Now, ultimates are ready. Sosapel is still gonna be a tiny bit behind the Xinjiao, but that's fine. Only matters is level 6. And soon, maybe, going in. The support, as per usual, gonna be happy now in the mid lane. So we're not really gonna be seeing an engage here. Okay, there's gonna be one from competitive and Osaki, but Lulu arriving. I'm a flash available for both mid laners. I don't think that they would necessarily super hard force these.
り返してますけど、よく避けてますね。
そうですね。本当にコンペティブのそのステップがいいですね。
非常にいいですね。
何人の Q がなかなか当たらない。
There's the shuffle, so the shuffle and the blackout. If this is blackout or is it darkness? I don't know what it's called. Whatever they call the Nocturne Ultimate. Or no, it's not it. Paranoia. That's the one. I was like, I remember that like there was a song when they were like Paranoia. And Paranoia, that's it. So yeah, that together with the other shuffle gonna be very important ultimates in a team fight. It depends on how they're gonna be using that. Gold is equal, like the game is basically equal. Even though they try to get the Sasapel down, he's gonna be for the most part down a level. Definitely put him a tiny bit behind. Like they just threw every single obstacle at him. But I feel like it's not as important as his final level, like his ultimate. That's gonna be the most important. After that, we just need a Lulu to save him and just need a Zeri to pop off. I feel like this is still fine. But this soon has to go for at least some engages here, some team fights. I get that they wanna wait for Zeri's first item, but I mean, eventually they need to fight. TP coming in from Broadcastante and also the Azir. There's a fight here. Now going in onto the Sun Zhao. Interesting target build, but there it is. Shuffle is gonna be actually Pearl. On the Pearl is still alive, but not for too long. Pearl is the worst one to fall. But somehow the Bro also died here. Okay, not sure how Nangning got get killed. But at least they'll be trading it 1 for 1. I'm not sure if the best target for the Nocturne Ultimate of all is Haldes. Wait, Nocturne stole away 1? I'm not sure how that happened. Nocturne stole away 1 grab already. Because now everyone is going to do the Haldes. Haldes is still the target for Nocturne. It's gonna be taken down. Both junglers are dead. Lula is also pretty low, but there comes KK. But the Azir is gonna pop it off here. Zeri, can you do something here? Zeri, no. Double for Azir. They sticked around for too long, and now VARREL is gonna be the one ahead in this game. 4 kills for the Azir. On unofficial Quadra. Only 12 minutes into the game for the Azir. I still don't like the Azir, but like this Azir is gonna be incredibly strong. I just don't understand why are you going on the jungler. I guess like because you wanted to start the grubs, but I feel like going on Rocky or something like that would have been so much infinitely better for the Nocturne. Just go on the ADC, you know. Little dog there, the doggo. Just go on that guy. Yeah, I feel like this could have been better, obviously. And they just tried to do something, they tried to solve it. They should have been fine with just a 1 for 1, but they're like, no, we want more grubs. They were like, no, we want more kills. And because of that, they're gonna be falling behind quite hard now. Every single kill is gonna be on the Azir. And this is gonna be a pretty strong Azir. Oh, I mean, Nongning has screwed up really hard here. Yeah, it's gonna be going to Haldes, but this is a strong Azir. This is not that Azir who would just like poke, shuffle, poke. This is not that type of Azir. This is gonna be damage Azir. This guy is gonna be hitting super hard. I would assume Leandris would be pretty fun if second would be. I mean, I guess like Lich Bane is normal and Azir. Is it still normal? Back in my days, it was normal in Azir. Also, true, Dark still has 9 stacks. Potentially you can buy a Magi's, you know, if you have if you have some spare gold. You can buy a Magi's as well. Can never go wrong. Because now topside is gonna get 1 ultimate from Nocturne, gonna be taking down KK. Nightcap getting something finally. Just try to close the goal deficit. But it's still have to somehow deal with competitive. This Azir is not going to be your typical Azir. This is going to be a pretty strong Azir. Right there it is. Rocky. Probably gonna get Pearl down. Yeah, they're just... Yeah, competitive shuffle not available. But I mean, his damage is pretty good. And once again, it does feel like VARREL youth slowly but surely are winning this game. Not the biggest leads. I do feel like that they are a little more conservative with whatever they take. It's not gonna be going crazy here. No, not going crazy, you know. But just slowly they're gonna get some kills here. Rocky going to Sasapel as well with the rocket. Gonna be getting it. Not too. Oh, and the Corki. Already, the Trinity is done. Building Manamune. Almost there with that one as well. Competitive started actually with the Leandres. Already done with that. It's just such an incredible performance from VARREL so far, and they'll keep continuing this. They're gonna destroy the turret. That's gonna be the first turret for them. And defeat their names. There's now Nongning coming in here. Ultimate is gonna be pretty good with Nongning, but can he get anything else? So far now, oh my god, the shuffle. There's so many people. And VARREL youth, this is gonna be getting the people down. I felt like the Nightcap had a better draft. I did feel like they have the better draft, but their team fighting is not too good. Their team fight execution has been quite lacking, I'd say. And VARREL youth was just getting the Azir incredibly fed. And this Corki is gonna be stronger for a while. The Zeri is probably gonna be outscaling him, but for now, the Corki is gonna be much stronger. This guy is absolutely accelerated. And I don't know, this game needs to go into super late for Nightcap really to have a chance. Then, I mean, even that, I really don't know. I feel like they screwed up their team fighting. Got unnecessary lead to VARREL. And now there's just nothing they can do. There's barely anything. It does feel like that VARREL is not controlling the entire game. 10 stacks on the Dark Seal. And the biggest question, are we gonna be seeing a Magi's? Or are we gonna be seeing a Magi's on Azir? Would be a little crazy. Would be a little crazy to see, but maybe. We'll see how it goes. We already seen more Magi's today. Right after the Magi's buy, the guy died. So, yep, that 10 stack was just out of the window. You immediately saw the Magi's as well. Wasn't necessarily a good purchase. We'll see if competitive would be opting in for similar strategies here. They're kind of leading the game and just increasing their gold gap. Atakan gonna be spawning soon. Gonna be a voracious. No surprises there. We already got one. Ruinous today, so I'm happy with that. I'm gonna be honest, Ruinous is kind of boring. I feel like Voracious is so much more interesting. Apparently pros say that Ruinous is just more OP because it gives so much XP, but that's just instantly OP. But personally, I kind of prefer the Voracious, if I'm being completely honest. It's just like game-changing mechanic is always more fun. I would love if Otacon would be just removed from the game. But if you're stuck with this guy, then obviously Voracious is more interesting, Emo. VARREL me well, got a second turret. Gonna go on the dragon as well. Funnily, they're gonna get all the feats. They already had the feat. They already got the first turret, already got the first 3 kills. But with this one, they also got the first 3 camps. They're just gonna get all the feats for themselves.
でも更新しますか。
And that is showing how dominating they are.
まあ、ナシャできるんだったら
Nearing 4,000 of a gold lead.
新しいと思いますね。
Just when Otacon spawns. And now my question is, would Nightcap go for the Otacon now?
そうですね。
I mean, might be. There's Otacon spawned just now.
それが
Voracious.
できたというのはナイトキャップとしては大きいですね。そしてどういうことなんだ
It's Voracious one just spawning now.
ここからバレルユースとしてはアタカンサイドの
So there's no Otacon taken for now. It's well worded as well. But I feel like if Nightcap wanna come back into this game, they might need to go for desperation plays already. Nashor stood. Well, that's what I wanted to say. I mentioned earlier on Lich Bane, but obviously meant Nashor stood. Nashor stood. Leandre is already for competitive.
そうなんですよね。なので取り返しに来ているところに対してキャッチを狙っていきたいですね。
And that is gonna be on the other side. Maligans, I don't know how to pronounce it. On the Nongning.
ここから
Might be building the Storm Surge now, I don't know, but gonna be a little more supportive of Aurora build. I'm not liking that.
非常にうまく連動してますね。
I'm not liking the supportive
ただそこの連
Aurora build.
超えてくるのがノクターンなので狙っていいと思いますからね、トップレーン。狙ってると思います。
狙うしかないような状況でもありますよね。ただベールを越えて。
いや、
We'll see, we'll see.
ラプター見えますけどね。
ただ太陽の円盤でタワー下に。
There's some time then. They're just gonna be going back, picking up potentially second items, especially for VARREL youth. But yep, this is second item time for most of these teams, for most of these numbers on VARREL youth. Second item time, as they have now about 3,000-ish, more than 3, almost, let's just make almost 4,000 of a lead they have. And it's time for the third items to be coming. And the next team fight is potentially gonna be for Otacon. We have seen so many Otacon draws. So many of them, in the SCP especially. But even in the LJL we had a quite fair share amount of Otacon draws. So never underestimate the potential in destroying this guy. Never underestimate. It's gonna be VARREL youth starting of the Otacon. Gonna be them. They're just taking it. Is there anything that Nightcap can say about this? There's the ultimate, but it's gonna be a little too late. There's Zeri though. They're the full step, but I mean that's a pretty good engage from Nightcap still. There's Zeri going in. Zeri with the Lulu ultimate. Gonna be surviving for quite a long time. There's Zeri still going in, trying to get any full step down, but not a single full step have been popped. Not a single full step have been popped for VARREL youth. God, is it how strong they are? Jesus. I mean, I know that they were strong, but this strong? Everyone is gonna get alive with the first life. Nightcap was unable to get anything. And even the first life, I mean, first life barely gives anything. Almost every single ultimate has been actually invested from Nightcap, but they couldn't even take down a single member. That is crazy. That is crazy. Now, there's gonna be some members trying to engage onto Nightcap. Nightcap Nongning. This poor Aurora. Oh, also Sustapel. Oh, Hodis is going for a very, very deep dive. Very, very deep flank here. Sustapel is able to get out here. But Nongning, I'm not sure about him. There's a bit competitive, trying to take him down. There's even the jumpy on the Aurora. Competitive is going to be pretty low. I'm not necessarily sure if Nightcap has what it takes to take him down. This ultimate is going to be missing. Ultimate is going to be missing from competitive. A lot of stuff I've missed from VARREL. But he's still gonna get the dragon, it seems like. Is there anyone to contest this? I don't think so, no. Sustapel gonna be recalling. That's gonna be the soul point for VARREL Youth. Infernal soul point, pretty insanely strong. One more of these, then they're gonna get Infernal soul. That's pretty crazy. They are super strong. And I mean, Zeri is a little bit farther away from actually getting to the peak point. There is about 3 items. I feel like 2 items is not really gonna be it for the runes as well. Zeri would potentially need, I don't even know what is the next item. Like, it's already a pickaxe. I feel like does I has? I think I has pickaxe, right? Actually, not even sure, but I does have pickaxe as far as I remember. It's like BF sword, pickaxe, and something else. Yeah, but if I don't even know if they can really survive it until that long, but I is definitely needed for Zerias. 2 versus 1. Can they win this against KK? There's the TP coming in from Azir, and now things might be getting way more dangerous. Full on teamfight is breaking out here. KK just surviving somehow. Because now there's a sandwich coming in from VARREL Youth. There's a sandwich coming in. Haldis is going in there. There's ultimate available for him. Ultimate available for competitive as well. And Nightcap is just running. Nightcap is just running. A lot of ultimates has been used by VARREL Youth to catch them, but none of them is going to be working out. But nonetheless, it is enough for them to just get away. They were pretty low. And this is the call button. This is the call to get just Baron. Oh, they're gonna be still fighting it. There's the TP coming back from Aurora. There's no ultimate from Sustapel. How are they gonna get there in time? How are they gonna get it in time? The Baron is gonna go to Haldis. But now there's a fight. They're stuck in the pit. They're stuck in the pit. There's Zeri. There's Zeri with the Lulu ultimate. Might be changing the game now. There's the Lulu ultimate. It's so strong. The Lulu ultimate is happy now. Zeri got 2. Zeri got 2. And there's also 1 for Pearl. They got the Baron, but they're gonna be losing everybody in the fight. Now they're fighting. They're gonna go in the Corki. That's what I said. Just went for the Corki. Just went for the Corki as well. They're gonna get the ace. They're gonna get the double for Sustapel as well. Massive fight for Nightcap. They're gonna be cleaning up the Baron from the map. And Zeri is online. Guys, Zeri is online. Even with 2 items, she's online. They found the perfect fight. The Zeri Lulu, absolutely online. Also, I mean, also 2 items, I guess, for Aurora. But what matters, I think, the most is Zeri. They were able to group them into the pit. VARREL can overstep here. They overstep 100%. They felt like they need to take this Baron, but now they're stuck in here. Oh, Pearl, nice dodge also on the ultimate. And now this one was a massive ultimate from the Lulu. And that's why I pick Zeri Lulu. Even when you lose the early game, I mean, I kind of said this to the draft as well, like even if they lose the early game, my idea was that Lulu just stands in the Nocturne for the steals, but I mean also can just buff up the Zeri when there's an enemy stuck in a pit. Also might be working. And their comp is actually, I mean, as you can see, it's pretty good even if from behind. Now they're gonna be still a little bit behind. Even after that, VARREL was so far ahead that they're still gonna have the lead. But Zeri now has the eye. It's done. It is done. 3 items for Zeri. Eye has just been finished, and I think like we can say it now. I think we can say it that VARREL was not fast enough. VARREL was not fast enough. Now the Zeri is gonna be online, and it's gonna be a whole different game to play. Pearl is gonna be going to hold this. Zeri also jumping, but not gonna be engaging too hard. There are still obviously ways for VARREL to win this game. That they're leading the game. They're technically leading in gold. It's just I do feel like that Zeri, the fact that Zeri got on the 3 items now, it's gonna be detrimental for them. But there are still like ways to win this game. They have the Infernal Soul just waiting for them in half a minute. You know, I mean, Azir is still pretty strong. But I feel like it's getting late. I feel like it's getting late for VARREL. I feel like the night falls on them, some would say. I feel like the night is here. The lights will be out right now. And the Nightcap falls on them as very popping up. But wait a second. Oh my god, wait a second. What is the damage? This is Corki. Corki can still win this fight. Corki just absolutely triple, quadra. Wait. Is it? Corki steals the Penta! Corki steals the Penta! I mean, to be fair, that fight was mostly Corki. So, that fight is mostly Corki. Let's be honest here. Can they just end the game? I mean, they got everyone. They had the mites. No minions for now, but there is a wave pushing in. I feel like they're gonna go for the end. The death timers are actually pretty long, 30 minutes in the game, and I feel like they won it. Nightcap almost came back to the game, but Corki absolutely destroyed everyone. The Zeri's positioning was not the best there. And in the end, it's gonna be VARREL Youth. VARREL Youth gonna get to the playoffs today. But Nightcap is not out, just so you guys know. VARREL Youth, amazing performance. They're gonna get to playoffs. But Nightcap is not out. Nightcap still can make it through the... They can still make it through the 2-2 group. The Swiss is not ending today. There is gonna be one more Swiss day tomorrow. So they're gonna be still... They can still make it. I feel like they have shown good potential. I like their comp. Their team fighting was not the best, I have to agree. Their team fighting was not the greatest, but... Yeah, what was this damage here? Sorry, was it just the Azir? Was it just the Azir? Like, how on earth they had such a huge damage? That was crazy. They grouped up. I mean, Lulu can save one person, but when you group up, she cannot save all of you. Oh, that was a bit of a blip there. Little bit of a blip. Nonetheless, props to Nightcap as well. I did feel like their comp was better. It just their team fighting was not really there, especially in the early game. Like they got on the 5k of a deficit. They screwed up some team fights, definitely. It took them one good team fight. When they finally was able to team fight well, they came back almost. But then disaster struck again when it was another team fight time. And that time around they just didn't really focus down the Azir nor the Corki. And it was their death in the end. Okay, we have one more interview to do. One more interview. One more interview. I don't know why my volume is bugged. Hold this. Introduce yourself. I'm VARREL jungler, Hades. I'm Grandmaster. My highest rank is Grandmaster. So now how are you happy? What are you feeling right now that you advanced to the knockout stage? I'm relieved. So you have actually kind of fell behind. You almost lost the game at the Baron fight. How was the communication around that? So communication was basically we were just we were like talking about how we need to take the Baron, but now things didn't go well. We took the Baron, but they turned the final round, and after that we were like yeah, there's a little dangerous there. Or did you like hurry that point, or why did you throw that after? So you almost yeah, we know that we can win. It just we need to stay calm. Yeah, we almost got a pentakill. We almost got a pentakill, but when Corky stole that, we were all sad. All the team members were sad. Yeah, basically, he was like, no, don't kill them. Now they still couldn't get the pentakill. Yeah, sure, your last game. Yeah, so what is Opperman helping you? Like, cause like he's with VARREL as well. Yeah, he's really helpful. Helping a lot with macro. How to have that vision. He's helping a lot on the observer. So now that you have guys that made it to the knockout stage, you have played pretty well so far. What is the future? What is your future? What is your goal? Our goal is to win LJL now that we are in the knockout stage. I mean, there is still a reject in your way. Reject is definitely the target to take down. Yeah, we have been practicing a lot. We know that we have to get better. We have to get better to take down reject, but our goal is to win LJL. Yeah. Finally, is there anything you want to say to the fans? Thank you for supporting VARREL Youth. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you. Everyone, thank you for staying here. I have to go now. I have a train to catch. I'm gonna be away this afternoon. But I'm gonna be coming back tomorrow. I'm gonna be, first of all, I'm gonna be streaming like 2 hours. I did like 1 or 2 hours earlier. Maybe like 1.5, a little bit earlier. I'm gonna be streaming a little bit earlier. I'm gonna be, first of all, I'm gonna be watching the 2 matches that I'm gonna be missing now. I'm gonna be watching those 2 matches after. And right after, we're gonna be watching live the last day of the Swiss stage. With that one, Swiss is gonna be ending and we're gonna be getting into the playoffs very soon. But now for the next match. I have to go. I'm sorry. I cannot stay here for too long. I knew I'm gonna miss at least 2 games. I'm happy there were no delays, so I could at least watch these 2. But I'm gonna go now. So thank you everyone who watched. If you are watching the VODs or something like that, and if you're wondering what's happening here, I'm gonna be watching the rest of the matches tomorrow. So do not worry. They're gonna be coming. But for now, thank you for sticking here. Thank you for watching. And see you guys tomorrow about like 1.5 hours before the official start. Then we're gonna be catching up with the remaining of the matches. Thank you, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye.